We are back with
You
some
have
more
5 followers, though.
Monster
Pretty nice.
Prom today, and we
Assuming,
also
like,
are met by
2 of them aren't bots.
our guest streamer, Scout,
PB.
who is not streaming right now, but they're cool. I love you, Scout. Okay, intro dead. I think you were talking over me, but
Ooh.
it's fine. But, yep.
Oh, I know how to stop people from talking over me. I just mute my application capture.
Ah,
Yeah, that
I
would be more
see.
effective.
I am Skeletor on the stream. Hello.
True.
Yeah, special guest.
I wish
for
they were
episode
right.
10.
Oh, sorry, go ahead. I get a bit too excited and talk a bit too much.
No, that's fine, that's fine. That just
Alright.
means you have the cuts to be put in the voice acting lines.
Yes. I wish you used the Skeletor image with the arms like yes! You know that one?
Oh, yeah.
I wish. Yeah. You just get to be a static image because I don't know how to,
Oh,
move.
fine. I guess this immobile form is fine.
Yeah. You do not get the ability to move because I don't know how to make you move.
Alright.
Understandable.
Are we
Technically,
ready to start?
I can shake you.
Konnichiwa, what's up, Mina-san?
Shake
Welcome to another episode of Monster Con with Fiends. We've got a new fiend here with us today called Skeleton. And, I'm sorry that, I missed my, upload time last week. That was, kind of a... Oh god, I'm muted on stream. I have to do that again.
Yeah, you muted the wrong thing.
True.
I muted all sorts of things.
Now
I know.
they got to hear is still me shaking them.
Yes.
Well, technically, they get to hear nothing right now, so one sec.
Damn.
Oh, well.
Damn.
But
Konichi,
yeah, there's
what's up,
just
my little
nobody
pod
here.
chance?
I'm gonna be real honest. That one of your events, me just checking the stream to make sure everything's going smoothly on my second monitor.
That's fine.
Yeah. Well, it's at least good practice. I also have my own Twitch channel for anybody that might be a ghost viewing.
True.
I don't remember it.
Okay. I am done with my yapping at my undead army.
How many
Okay.
viewers you got?
For Monster Con, usually 0 people. Mostly watch the VoDs for it.
That's fair.
We're ready to start. We finally do the fabled 4-player game.
True.
Mm.
Do a regular snake. A long snake.
Alright.
Okay.
We're gonna do an irregular snake, but we'll let Skeleton hear all these musics to
Ooh,
pick from.
Shall I? Let me turn up the volume for it. I kind of have it low.
Yeah, me too.
True. Hard.
There we go. Now I'm good.
Just leave
The
it on this
vile
one for a
breath
bit.
attack from the depths of the undead.
Let me know when you heard it a little bit. I'll move to the next one. We'll just go down the list.
Don't you find it odd there's technically 2 undead here? You said you have an undead army, don't you?
Yeah.
The viewers. The viewers are also
Oh.
bad.
Are you a necromancer or are you also undead?
I'm a technical undead. I make more undead because I kill people.
True, they're a reaper.
Fair enough.
A classical Japanese Shinigami. I love apples and writing people's names in books.
Oh, Shinigami. Well, I'm a lich.
We're all friends here.
Yes, we're all undead. We're all very not alive.
No, I'm just a clown that exists
yes.
in a permanent state of
Yes.
non-existence.
Other than 2 other
definitely-
people here.
I am definitely an undead and not just pretending.
Oh, don't worry. We can arrange your undeath.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
Try and reach me.
Uh,
I dare you.
I mean, being a cat's kind of like being an undead, if you're a Schrodinger's cat.
I mean, Schrodinger's cat is undead by definition. He's both alive and not alive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you hear any of these musics? Do you have a vote for
It's just
background?
lo-fi, sure. That's my
Lo-fi is
vote.
good. I like
Yes.
Lofi.
Lo-fi, Lofi, the foodle.
I think it should be pronounced Lofi because lo-fi stands for low fidelity, and that's or low fit, I guess.
So, okay then. I'm actually... Professor Google, send them to hell.
I already
Okay.
live in one of the hells.
True.
You go. We'll go with
Lo-fi.
SpookyCon.
Lofi.
For some of us, it was just a nerdy convention, but for us,
Yeah, it's low fidelity.
but it was
Yeah.
4 days to celebrate our many passions and obsessions, fiercely, unapologetically. And we weren't alone. Regardless of what you loved, you could always find people who'd make you feel seen and understood. Anywhere else, we might have been seen as weirdos and misfits. But here we could finally feel like, no matter who we were, we belonged.
Alright. Since Skeleton's new, I will let them pick the character. Just tell me which one you like the look of, and then we'll do your.
Guess that'll be... Oh, hold on a minute.
Oh.
Damn it! The guest is being stolen! We must wail and gnash our teeth.
I cannot gnash my teeth. My dentist said no.
Ah.
I can wail.
Apologies, I experienced an interruption.
Okay. Anyways, back to...
Is this who I am supposed to be?
Yes.
Yes. And I'm gonna just keep cycling through them until you tell me which
Let's
one you
see.
want.
What's with the shadow dude with the little guys?
That one?
Yeah, who is he?
Whoever you want him to be. You
True.
name
Okay.
him.
The void entity.
True, the identity.
Is that right?
Okay.
Is that how you
Yeah.
spell your name?
You just...
Yes. Is that how I in fact spell my name? Perhaps. Possibly, yeah.
Accurately.
And then you
Indeed.
gotta choose pronoun.
Just he.
Alright, Necro. Who you gonna be?
I think. What last episode was I gold or was I moss?
I think you were gold.
Then moss it is today. Teal? Yeah, teal. And I am Necro. Oh yeah, I'm strong. All caps.
Yeah,
All caps.
true.
Strong.
True! Strong
I forgot.
fire.
I am strong.
Yes.
Do I get to be third?
Oh,
Sure.
I
why
have
not?
a viewer. It's
Oh,
Nerdgasm Coty.
incredible.
Welcome.
Nice.
A person to exist.
Anyways,
Right, Mask.
guess I have to be Pizza Girl, since Skell stole my other main.
Autumn.
You do not get to be the void entity today.
True, I get to be called Basil for some reason, even though no one actually calls me that.
Pizza time.
I am
Yeah.
not Basil. I disagree with that.
Basilisk.
It's Bassy or
Basilisk. Basilisk
Best.
gamer.
She.
Okay. So I see. Of course, the cat becomes the cat girl.
Precisely.
Indeed.
A wide cast. but as dreamy as SpookyCon was, it also came with its own set of pressures, some of which we already knew so well. At the end of these 4 days, the after-party loomed over our heads, posing that one evergreen question. Would we get a date for that night? An uncertainty plagued our hearts. We couldn't help but think of the 6 hottest nerds at the con. Zoe, question mark, an elfish cutie who went from endless deity and harbinger of destruction to author of renowned fanfic Liam Prom.
She is not eldritch if she can be comprehended.
Liam de Linecourt, 4XX, a hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid the fact that he was truly a lovable dork.
Yeah, she was an eldritch entity. Now she's just a girl who writes
A creature.
popular fanfic.
Yeah, exactly. She stopped being eldritch.
Yeah,
I
it was a
fair enough.
fantastic prank from one of the earlier games
The
where we
first
trapped
game.
her into a mortal form, and she liked it.
Okay then.
Doug Campbell, 24, a kind-hearted slime that was incredibly broke from supporting all the fandoms he loved. Owen, 25, an evil overlord who was recently freed from imprisonment in exchange for giving up her passion for stabbing people. Nico Shop, 22, an over-the-top mimic who preferred cosplay over shapeshifting, even if they weren't the best at getting into character.
He is getting throttled.
And April 1st, 24, a clown idol who is contractually obligated to bottle up all of her non-camera-ready emotions inside cute mascots. It had to be one of them, but who? We had 4 days to gather some courage and shoot our shot. What was the worst that could happen? Being rejected and alone the rest of our lives? Ah. We've had our fair share of love and rejection. This surely wasn't our first rodeo. And as we had grown to know ourselves better, we realized we felt more confident.
All right,
Ooh.
top 3.
Searching for loot in RPGs. I am a loot goblin. Main characters with access for hands, I guess. And let's see. Overspending on limited edition blind boxes, because I did that at one point. I'm not even gonna lie.
Now,
Alright, Strunk.
oh, hold
The
on,
moth
OBS
creature.
crashed.
Rip.
Oh,
Rip.
At least
OBS
it
doesn't
crashed
like
at a
your
good.
existence.
At least it crashed at a good point.
True. Crashed out a
Yep.
potentially advantageous position.
Oh,
Okay,
wow.
I'm back.
Yay.
It was because I was talking to my viewer in a language that none of you could hear.
Fascinating.
Yeah. But let's see. For me,
For you,
let's
Strong.
see. For Skronk, owning that Skronk is in fact a clown. Oh, number 1 is Garuto, but it doesn't matter. It's in any order. And collecting katanas. Oh, and it turned off my sound. Yay!
Look,
Gosh.
gotta love owning that I'm a clown.
Oh, yes, despises you.
And then, iambic pentameters. And then... I like weird reality shows. We formed an H.
Like 30-day life.
Senryu silently picking their options.
True. They don't need to speak them because they own the game.
Truly.
Stoic.
I am the hand behind the screen.
True.
They are the hand. The hand that doth look quite bite-offable.
Top tree.
Okay, now you gotta
The my calcium
these.
jaw. Oh.
pick them by vibes.
By vibes. No, I like that
Penis
thorny
mushroom.
little guy right there.
You get to pick 3 of them, and it's
Well, yeah,
top
the
3
thorny
in order.
guy,
Yeah.
and then the spooky sunflower freak, and then
Do note the mushroom has its dick hanging out.
yeah, I'm aware. How about the moth? Moth is goober.
Little penis boy.
Oh my god.
Also, thorny boy, and also moth.
It'd be pretty weird if the moth didn't like moths.
Yeah, I love moths.
Yeah, I want that cunty little sunflower. And then I want the moth. And then we want the dude with a big hat, the spiky boy.
Not little penis man?
Not little penis.
With his fancy little bow tie?
No. It does not win me over.
I like moths so much that I have 2 moth-themed cardigans that I wear whenever I'm in the earthly planes.
We weren't
Interesting.
new to all this, so this time we challenge ourselves with a goal other than finding love. With the support of Zoe and Liam, we had decided to take on a project we have been putting off for too long.
Hey, I'm new here.
Making our own comic.
What?
We had so many ideas, and yet we always
Yeah.
found excuses to not work on them.
As you do at a convention.
But the con was the perfect setting to find inspiration and go for it.
Oh, hey, we've
Okay.
done them all, so now you get to vote.
True. Obviously, our
Ooh.
guest gets to pick.
Or at least vote first.
I'm thinking Nor. Because I'm itchy.
Based. Based.
Necro?
No. Oh no, my audience voted sci-fi, so I have to side with the
Oh.
audience.
To see Bask?
I don't have to side with Necro's audience, nor...
What if I vote sci-fi?
Well, then nothing ever happens.
We have an impasse then, and that's rude.
Yeah.
That is indeed rather rude. Hey, there's another person on Bassy's stream. Maybe they can decide.
True. Hello,
Oh,
new
no.
person. Be our deciding factor. Noir or sci-fi?
Or
My-
something else?
Or
My
something
viewer
else.
also said that noir is cool too, and also period drama, and also comic strips.
True.
So it looks like we aren't at an impasse. We have decided Noir.
Okay.
The fear of failure had stopped us for too long, but then we reminded ourselves of the one thing that always kept us going. That we were young and unafraid, and I sometimes slip up words. And we were ready to start.
And full of beans.
I'm full of a void.
Alright.
So how does this work?
You have your stats over here, and each one of these
Oh.
places you go to has a specific corresponding stat,
True.
which you can see by hovering over it. You have fun, which is the yellow smiley face, bold, which is the red one, charm, which is pink, smarts, which is blue, and creativity, which is purple.
Interesting.
True.
Also, here's your title for the round. You're the boss.
The boss.
Get the boss.
The boss.
Like a boss.
Please suplex me. I need it, boss.
So yeah, you can pick wherever you want to go, because you're first.
Also,
I thought I had
FYI,
wounds.
uh,
What the fuck?
You lose stats occasionally. You do not die if you go into the negatives in stats. That's fine.
Oh, fun. So, should I go to where my corresponding best stat is then?
If you want.
You can, or you can round yourself out, or you can change yourself completely by going somewhere you're bad at.
True. Maybe I want more smarts.
Yeah, go to the main stage.
I shall go to the main stage.
You sit down to watch a
Luckily.
panel about new proposed TTRPG classes. There are tons of cool
Beige
options,
mage.
like Insurance Salesperson, Horse with Knife Shoes, and Steve.
Minecraft.
Your mind is bursting with new TTRPG world-building ideas to counter Steve's naturally overpowered abilities, giving you +2 smarts.
Okay then.
Like Flipped and Steel. Hooray! Autograph Day! You, Zoe, Doug, and Nico are in line to meet with Emily Slate, star of the hit sci-fi TV show, The Mandalorian.
Interesting.
So progressive.
Zoe, not to sound like I'm complaining, because I'm not, but we've been in line for a real long time. Why do you keep letting people ahead of us?
To be the last in line, of course. Having no one behind us means we can be a bit greedy and spend extra time with Emily Slate.
Oh, am I to voice this one?
If you like.
Okay. Genius! Every precious second spent with a celebrity is the greatest second of my life.
Right? We gotta be strategic. It's still a short time to make a good impression on a famous person. We can't fuck this up.
I'm gonna show her my fan comic I drew of Emily Slate's character dating my superhero OC who shoots lasers from his nipples.
Hot. You just keep that on you at all times?
Slime guy sounds like Eeyore.
Yeah, he's kinda like Eeyore. He's kinda chill.
He's
Yeah,
chill.
It's a great conversation starter.
True. It's gotten a great conversation going between us already.
True.
I know! I'll meet Emily Slate dressed as Jade the Ronin.
That's kinda off topic. Emily Slate never's been in a show with a Ronin character.
I know, but I really like the way my collarbone looks in this outfit. Hopefully she will too.
Fair. If there's one thing I've learned since I became immortal, it's that everyone loves a studly set of collarbones.
My collarbone has teeth.
Be that as it may, you doubt that it's the best way to make a good impression on this celebrity. Come up with a plan of your own.
Okay.
You gotta just pick from these two options. No wrong
Oh
answer.
boy.
True.
It's
no
me.
Wrong, no wrong answer. Yep.
I think it would be fitting of my boldness stat to throw the celeb off by sending an autograph to her.
Finally, you're the last in line to get the celebrity's autograph. Or rather, hand her your autograph. Whoa, Skeleton, are you famous?
Yep. Just don't look it up.
But only regular people receive autographs from celebrities, which means... I'm regular! My suffering's over! I'm finally free from the yoke of flame!
Oh,
She runs off, probably get a 9-to-5 job at an advertising company or whatever famous people romanticize about the lives of normal individuals. At least you gained +2 charm from making a strong impression. You're about to leave, but then...
Oh god.
Where do
It's
you
a
think
security
you're going,
lantern.
Skeleton? You have autographs to sign.
Oh dear.
Indeed, a sizable line of people have formed to get your autograph.
Cool, come on guys, let's wait at the back of the line to get Skeleton's autograph and spend some one-on-one time with him.
Wait, you all don't need to wait in line just to talk to me.
Oh, Skeleton. Even at the height of fame, you're so humble.
I've made a critical error. Don't worry about it, it's okay. We'll wait for the perfect moment to make a good impression on you. Bye-bye.
Well, you're the one who wanted to be famous. You spent hours signing autographs, losing 2 boldness, and gaining a hell of a wrist cramp.
Pain and suffering.
You lost boldness. The least bold option.
Oof.
True.
That
Screw!
was the most bold option. No, whatever.
To be fair, saying, I know what you did, is also pretty bold.
Yeah, it's fair. Both of the options were pretty bold.
They
True.
seemed like it, yes.
Scrunk.
Sometimes
The
this
party
game can be
animal.
tricksy.
Yeah.
I am. I'm getting drunk right now.
True, like when I got police brutality because I tried to call the cops, but also it was
Oh
a
my
charming
God.
option instead of being smart.
You didn't
my
call the
God.
cops. You called 911?
Well,
Yeah. Because it was a furry
Oh,
storyline.
True, it was.
Oh no.
And somehow it's my best video. I don't know what the
Yeah.
story's got.
Yeah,
I'm
people love
going-
watching you get police brutality.
True. I went so hard on
Alright,
that
what's
thumbnail.
Mothman gonna
snapped.
do?
a-
What is
actually,
Skrunk?
no. The one where I successfully became a furry is my best video. I didn't upload the one where I got police brutality because it fell victim to a common situation. Me failing to record audio properly.
Oh,
It's on my channel, though.
hey,
If you wanna see-
Skrunk, 'tis your turn.
I'm gonna go to the community zone because fun is what I want to do for now.
Fun-maxing. There's an auction going on at the community zone. They're auctioning the original notebook from Death Note, starting at $100 monster dollars. You could kill so many people with that notebook. You'd yell $200
True.
monster dollars. Everyone in the corner's broke as fuck, so you get the notebook. To make sure no one steals it,
Oh.
you decide to write your name in it.
Hold on.
Oh shit, you're gonna die! 40 seconds later, nothing happens. Death Note isn't real, dum-dum. You still had plus
Yes,
two
it
fun
is.
playing pretend Death Note.
No, hold on a minute. It cannot be a coincidence that the Shinigami, day one, gets the Death Note.
I wanted a second one.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, 2 Death Notes.
Wanted a backup.
Yeah. Yeah,
At
you
least
need a
I'll have
backup
second one
in
for like
case
a
you
few
lose one.
minutes. I have a few people that I would like to no longer see.
I mean, I can probably pencil them in after the game.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
don't-
I'll
you
just
don't
have
write-
people like sign my guest book at the front of my autograph desk and set the date to like maybe 20 minutes after the convention, and it'll fix itself.
Yeah, they'll be unalived in a mysterious accident involving a wolf driving an automobile, because that never fails for me.
Why are you already
Aren't they were on the way
conspiracizing
to a
the murder?
potion shop?
I knew it was wrong to introduce the two undead. Damn it!
The dead can't die, silly.
Yeah.
Later, Owen has been intrigued by VTubers, but they have had a hard time understanding what they are exactly.
Me.
Trying to explain them has proven fruitless, which makes sense given it took Owen half an hour to grasp the concept of a revolving door. It also took me half an hour to understand revolving doors. So, as they say, show don't tell, you, April, Zoe, and Zoe decide to take Omen to a VTube modeling workshop.
Yes.
You, April, Zoe, and Zoe. Crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Two Zoes.
Alright, should I voice this character?
If you like.
Well, apparently I'm the one that voices the fucked up and evil characters.
You are telling me that these
Okay.
virtual avatars command legions of Twitch subscribers. How can I harness this kind of power?
The secret to curing a fan base is to know your niche and give the people what they want.
They want MonsterCon streams.
True.
You can also make your avatar like very hot, which is what a lot of people often want anyway.
So lewdness is the secret ingredient. Then what are your why are your avatars clothed?
to bypass the censors.
Twitch will wipe your account if you show pornographic content. It's a mistake you only make once.
What if I made mine fully clothed, but I put a big handsome cock on their face? Does that count as too lewd?
Probably.
This is impossible. I give up on trying to understand this virtual nonsense. This is the revolving doors all over again.
You are a true streamer. You're illiterate.
True.
Sen isn't even a VTuber, damn it! It's
True.
actually
As
the
much as,
VTubers here that are the most literate.
Oh, it's just streamers, period.
Yeah, but Sen doesn't even stream.
Yeah.
Oh,
I stream this game and that's it.
Yeah.
yeah, okay then.
On Discord for
As a
everyone else to
guest.
stream snipe me.
Yeah.
But I still want to control the masses. Stronk, you design an avatar for me.
Yes, my moment has come.
You often seek to impress us. I promise I will be impressed if you succeed at this.
Oh dear.
Oh man, don't exploit Skrunk's obvious weaknesses. It's not nice.
It's not exploiting their obvious weaknesses, it's encouraging their potential skills for our own enjoyment. Come on, I want to see a cool VTuber avatar.
Who am I trying to fool? Let's see some cool avatars.
Oh boy.
Oh man. What a host of options.
And by host, you mean two.
Well, but they're so widely varied. I feel pulled in ways. I feel like I'm being bisected.
Bro.
Your brain divided into.
Torn in twain. But obviously, it's got to be Big Bird with a barbed baseball bat. Omen surely will appreciate a fucked up ostrich that instills fear into any potential hater.
A baseball playing ostrich is certainly different.
Yeah, fucks. Different as in good?
Well, Zoe, you know how these creative things go. You can't judge something so subjective.
The alternative was a Iron Maiden maid. So
No, that was Cooking Mama. That was fucking Cooking Mama.
Iron
reference.
Mama.
that was Cooking Mama, yeah.
This is objectively
Iron Mama.
not good.
Shut up, you two. Are they not odd? It's a big bird with a baseball bat.
It's alliterative.
Ah, I see. Maybe you don't get it because you two you're too dumb for this. Let me explain.
Should I
It's
make an
fun
illiterate
because...
counter?
No, I'm dyslexic, so I stumble
Oh, you
over
are?
words.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
That's actual discrimination, and we shoot you with a gun.
Yeah, whoops, sorry. I guess I'm gonna be executed now.
Yeah, sink into
It's okay, you're undead.
Sink off screen. Sink off screen and die.
Rip.
You're undead, it's
Obliterated, sent to the abyss.
Yeah, die.
fine.
Sorry, people were freaking out in Discord. I was double checking what was going on.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right.
I left the voice channel to add gravitas.
I don't think anyone's got the voice sounds for Discord.
Yeah.
So.
I do.
Oh, weird.
I
Oh,
don't.
I see.
I don't.
Yeah. It's fun because ostriches don't usually hold baseball bats.
Got it. Omen tests out their new VTube avatar. They have a great time, and it finds an audience.
Look, I have a viewer. I told you this avatar was gold.
The ornithologist. Oh, you don't see birds like this on the Nature Channel. I bet they know a thing or two about third base.
I hate that so indescribably much.
Prepare to be full of hatred and vitriol, then.
Oh god.
I guess there's
I
a niche
signed up for
audience for
something weird.
everything. Well, there is lots of little jokes in
clearly.
this game.
Yeah,
That's fine.
it's a dating sim.
All with massive quotation marks.
You're done, April. I admit your defeat and surrender your channel to me. I am famous.
The ornithologist donates $30 a stream, which Omen uses to treat you all to some fried chicken.
Unrealistic, you didn't have to wait 3 weeks.
You know what? Omen's happy, and they brought you chicken. That's a win in my book. You lose 2 charm, but gain 2 boldness for choosing the bird with a weapon.
Why'd
Omen
you
and
lose,
I are
Charm?
spirit animals. I also only have 1 viewer.
I have 2 viewers, but one of them is also in the stream, and I'm the Casanova. Am I becoming the Skibbity Rizzler this game? No. I will
Oh
not.
god, no. No. No.
People be sticking out their
Shut-
gats.
Never mind, we're doing it. To the vendor hall! You check out the stalls and buy a few comic books. They give you a free tote bag. After that, you buy a couple prints from an artist. You get another tote bag. Then you buy a cool tote bag, and they give you inside a free tote bag.
Why do you need so many bags?
You'll gain 2 charm from all these fashionable and free tote bags you now have.
Hell yeah.
If only you had something to carry them all. You're at the merch hall trying to find something to waste your savings on, then you see just the right place for stand for
That
blind
is-
box toys.
That is honestly Bazzy in a nutshell. They buy 5 tote bags and then wonder what they can use to carry things.
Yeah.
That was basically their puzzle problem-solving skills.
Shut up!
Got
I
They've
can
got
shake you,
collection.
damn it.
Of old men
of a
magically
shaking
turning
thief.
into furniture pieces. I'm only missing coffee table
Yeah.
with triple bypass.
Hey.
Why would you want an old-faced piece of furniture?
Because it looks silly. Look at my fridge with hairy eyebrows.
Maybe we just have different definitions of silliness. But what would I know about that? I'm just a clown.
Fake clown.
Hmm,
Goober.
Skell.
But still a clown nonetheless.
I nominate you.
Oh well. I suppose you are a
voice
true clown
nerd
if Bazzy
vampire.
votes for them.
I volunteer you. You voice Liam.
Oh.
Nerd vampire time. Go.
Yeah. Do your verse.
Oh, it's me. Oh, this is
Actually.
my punishment.
Yeah.
April, my good friend, I think you're missing all the nuances of this cool hobby.
Perfect.
I get that you're overpaying for boxes filled with weird stuff. I'm skeptical that there's any nuance to it. Plan proposing. You pay me $15 a piece, and I take you to a landfill so you can open lots of boxes full of weird stuff.
Going to a landfill doesn't sound super fun, but I like doing activities with my friends. Wait, that was sarcasm, wasn't it?
Yes, dog, it was.
You gotta solve this. You can't stand for a friend not understanding the hobby of another friend, even if they're statistically bound to happen. Maybe April just isn't into furniture with old people faces. Pick a collection that'll make her realize how cool blind boxes are.
10 out of
Oh,
10,
God.
Liam. Good job, Scrollington.
Yeah, you do
What?
a good job. You do a good... actually.
I wanted to be a voice actor for a while, so I kind of did a few voice lessons.
Mood!
Mood.
And then they never came in handy until now.
See,
Okay.
it's paying off.
Alright, good.
Alright, we want cute animals overwhelmed by the many responsibilities of adulthood.
Same.
Isn't that just
So-
Animal Crossing, but worse?
That sounds slightly less creepy. Which one should I buy?
Oh, that's not up to you. You just pick a blind box to see which one you get.
Wait, so I don't even get to choose?
Yeah, it's a loot box.
No, the mysteries is what makes it so magical.
Well, to be exact, it's more of a marketing ploy. The deliberate scarcity of certain items turns it into a challenge, which endangers a vicious cycle of overbuying.
Couldn't it be both, Liam?
That's your bank account.
Point taken. Let's see which one April got.
I got frog filing its taxes. Well,
That
this
frog.
is depressing.
He's so done.
Well, at least we tried. I'll take this one if you don't want it.
No, don't you see this little frog's sad face? I can't abandon it. I get you,
So
little
true.
pal. I will always protect you from the hardships of this merciless world. Maybe I should buy another one. This one needs a friend, right?
Yes.
Ooh.
Oh, Liam, it's starting.
It's hard to tell if we're good friends or terrible people for dragging April into this.
Never mind that. Just buy more blind boxes so you don't have to think too much about it. You gain 2 smarts for choosing the hardships of adulthood, but lose 2 creativity.
Smart.
Smarter. Okay, then.
What's your title? I looked away for 1 second.
Oh, the sexy.
That's what people say about their cats all the time.
Sure.
Yeah.
I can go get a cat and call it sexy right now.
cat.
I could
What I
too,
call my
but I
cat is a
feel
little
bad.
scrungle that loves playing in their litter.
I call my cat my sweet boy.
Yeah, fair.
Then I pick him up like a 5-year-old.
A 5-year-old? You're in the hotel
Yeah.
room sewing your cosplay costume when you mistakenly sew it to the bed's blanket. You could unsew it, but that would mean admitting you made a mistake. So you decide to properly implement a blanket into the costume design and leave your dumb ego intact. Look at you being a stubborn dum-dum. Here, have 2 creativity for such out-of-the-box thinking.
You know how you sometimes
Never.
offer a 5-year-old fish and then you scoop him up and take him away?
Then you, Nico, and April head back to the hotel room to freshen up. Inside, you find Doug cuddling with 4 creatures?
Hey, y'all. Check out my new pets. Aren't they cutie patooties?
Yes, they remind me of turtles. If turtles had no fur and were giant, scary void larvae.
Fucking tribbles.
I guess
I don't know who
cuteness
Tribbles
really is subjective. I assume it's a Star Trek reference.
Sure is.
Probably.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a Star Trek outfit, I could tell. Oh god, I am this guy, aren't I? I mean,
Where'd you get
Okay.
these things anyway?
Well, a strange old man was just giving them away outside the convention center.
wow, how nice of him.
Yeah, he said they make great pets as long as you follow the rules to take care of them properly.
What are the rules?
They're, crap, I should have written them down. I know he said that you must give them ice cream before midnight. Or maybe that you must not give them ice cream before midnight.
Did you get them ice cream already?
Gremlins.
Yeah, I shared my ice cream with them while we watched a movie. I
Oh,
couldn't
no.
say no to their cutie patootie faces.
Gremlins.
Well, if the options were feed them ice cream or don't, there's a 50-50 chance you got it right. That's basically a C+.
Just then, the critters began glowing and spinning cocoons around themselves.
Gremlins.
Oh no.
Uh-oh, the old man said if they enter their cocoon phase, we only have about 4 minutes to live.
What?
Ah, rats. It's been nice knowing you all. Live long and prosper.
More like, live for 4 minutes and prosper, unless if you can think of a way to stop these things from killing you all. Surprise party or feed them hot soup.
I don't know. Feeding them hot
soup.
soup seems pretty good. Necro would appreciate hot soup.
Hot soup and cool beans.
Oh yes, that solution is very logical, Senryu.
It is?
Yes.
I don't know. What's the one we're going with?
4.5 minutes later, the larvae have hatched into horrible nightmare bugs.
Yay!
You, Doug, and Nico are chasing them around, trying to feed them soup. Though honestly, it's hard to tell who's chasing who.
Dang, these little cuties are hard to wrangle. It might be easier if you helped us, April.
I already helped by making the soup, so now I'm just gonna stay under the bed. Now if it's all the same to you.
Jeez, he's wiggly. It's like he's trying to burrow into my skull and eat my bones.
Kids, am I right? They'll
True.
eat your bones before they'll eat their vegetables.
Try doing the airplane with the spoon. That usually works.
Look, little fella, here comes the airplane. It's landing in your mouth, and it's full of people with yummy bones. Meow.
Oh,
Somehow
Nico has
this works.
tribbles in
Not
his
feeding the
chest.
last creature soup when they all start suddenly writhing and screeching in agony.
Those are tribbles.
That's what I thought.
Okay.
Yeah, the little puffball things, and then they eat all your food and then divide, and then I think
Super
eat all your
why?
flesh.
They're very
Oh,
scary.
Fascinating.
Yeah, they're pretty terrifying bug creatures now that I'm looking up an image of them. I don't like it.
What are they, tribbles?
Yeah,
Tribbles,
they're
yeah.
tribbles.
Like puffballs from Club Penguin if they were full of evil.
Yes.
Those are just a... That's just a fucking pom-pom.
Well,
Yeah.
look up an image of it from the bottom.
Old Star Trek only had so much budget to spend on props.
Oh yeah.
Hmm,
Basically, there's a nightmare mouth on the other side of them.
I see.
It's so good.
Anyway, Scout!
Yeah. Oh, maybe this is just how they show their love for soup.
All 4 creatures simultaneously explode.
True.
Phew! Thank goodness that's over.
Well, why did they have to blow up? What did you put in that soup, April?
Napalm.
Oh, you know, soup stuff. Good enough for you. You gain 2 smarts for following logic, but lose 2 fun for not hosting a surprise party.
Very logical.
Everyone choose an
Oh
anime.
God.
Oh, yes. My area of expertise. Although I have to choose an anime that most people have seen in order for this to work. in
No,
the meta.
it's fine if you choose something that's not meta. I know mine.
Well, we have to
You
say
can
it out
say it
loud.
as soon as you say it.
Oh, Parasite.
Hell yeah. Based.
Either that or Dr. Stone.
We gotta
Also
pick one or
based.
the other.
You gotta put one. You have to pick one.
Ah, fine. Let's go with Parasite because I actually watched that all the way through.
Hell yeah.
I would pick...
And it's Parasite with a Y.
Death Note.
Fuck!
That's not an anime.
Yes, it is.
It
Oh
is.
wait.
Fuck is an anime.
Oh wait, no, that's not. I thought you meant Death Note.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to consider fucking anime,
It's
we can
not.
get into it.
I promise you, there's not. I'm Encyclopedia
God.
Weeaboo.
Okay, I choose, Psychopaths.
What?
Alright. Since I'm
Okay.
last, I will choose, Steins Gate.
That guy Koti picked Suritama, which only I have seen here, maybe.
He isn't in the game. He doesn't get to pick.
Don't you attack that guy, Koti.
I will attack you. We are in war, actually.
God,
Okay.
no, read the prompt.
Okay, your boss has invited you to the birthday party, which turns out to be heavily themed after the anime player order has decided based on how strange that would be. So we have...
Parasite would be pretty weird.
Parasite?
Parasite is
Death
Among
Note.
Us, the birthday party.
It is.
Parasite, Death Note, Psychopath, and... What was Sen's pick? Steins Gate. I feel like...
I lose, I think.
Yeah, I feel like Sen loses. So,
But,
I think I'm...
Bass is number one here, because, Psychopath would be pretty weird for a birthday party theme.
It would.
Yeah, the
Well,
totality...
it's set up based on how strange it would be, so would it be more strange goes first?
Yeah, more
Yes.
strange goes first.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll leave a rating up to you, because
Well, no,
Hmm.
my
this
brain
is,
is
this
mush.
Is democracy. This is democracy.
Oh, fine.
Yeah.
Okay,
You
I
get a
feel like
debate.
Death Note... I don't think it would be that weird.
It is. You have to sign a guest book and then you all die. How about that?
It's themed around it. It doesn't manifest powers from it.
I don't
People
know.
dress
Out
up
of-
as crazy clowns, voiced
What
by
would
Willem
you even
Dafoe.
do for theming for Death Note? Other than the
half-
titular Death Note, you wouldn't exactly have a high schooler in the background of the
Well,
person you are being employed with.
First of all, Light is only a high schooler for like one chapter. He is then a college student and joins the police force. So it's kind of the same as
fair.
Parasite in that it's basically Among Us, the birthday party, because everyone's trying to figure out who the killers are.
I don't even
We
know
could
how
always
you would
go-
make...
Parasite's lesser known, though, and it's definitely a lot more body horror-ish.
That is also true.
Yeah, I feel
Could
like
always go-
But
with
people could
the-
dress up as Shinigami. They're fun. They've
I
got
mean,
great
yeah, but there's only
cosplay.
like 2 Shinigami
No.
that anybody knows.
There's
You
so
could've-
many. What about the guy with the gem-encrusted skull?
I think adding a fourth
Amon
person
Goldstein or
makes the
something.
debate impossible. And also, we're all kind of vaguely close.
Sure, just hit a random. But at the very least, Death Note has to be in the top 2.
And,
I can't choose what Bask will be if we pick random.
yeah,
Random.
No.
Believe in
Well,
random's always correct. Actually, it has always steered us correctly with the best opinions.
I disagree.
okay.
I disagree.
Fine, go ahead, hit the random.
Never mind, I fully
See?
agree. Random chooses
Disagree.
correctly.
See, random's always the judge, the arbiter of truth.
You just have
So
to be
Death Note really wasn't that weird, huh?
I just have to be tsundere with the random. I just have to be tsundere with it.
Okay.
I have to support
Well,
it
your
wholeheartedly.
turn.
Alright, this time
Oh.
you gotta pick a table of who you want to talk to. There's
True.
also
Okay,
talking
then.
to no one and the vending
Yeah.
machine with celebrity guest.
So I am
Okay.
charming.
Depends on
Are you
who
gonna
you
try
want.
to do the person I've always been after the last 3 episodes, Bask?
No, I'm not creative. Let's look at everyone's stats. Who is the top pick? Who is the fucking vice president? What are Necro stats? Are you creative, Necro? I can't see. Your head's blocking it.
No, I'm fun and bold. I can
No,
get
He's just
creative
kind of a
though.
well-rounded dude.
Yeah.
Everyone's about the same amount of creative if you wanted to go for it, Bask.
And
I
I'm
could-
also charming as most of our people.
Yeah, we're all very charming.
Not me.
True, you aren't. Anyways, I guess Nico. Do you want... Actually, Skell, do you want to do a Jonkler voice? A Joker voice?
Alright.
You'll see.
Okay.
Nico.
Sure.
Fine.
I think you'll nail this.
Nico. Watch a movie.
Watch a movie.
Yeah.
One eye.
You and Nico watch a Batman movie. There's lots of bat guys and evil clowns. This is almost like watching an argument between Liam and April had earlier this day. Halfway through the movie, you realize that Nico is, like, super focused. Are they even taking notes? You never knew Nico was such a dedicated movie watcher.
It's me, Waluigi.
Do you go to the vending machine? Do you go
You
to
could.
Doug and Omen? Do you go...
You could also sit by yourself
True.
and have your
Yeah, I
own
could.
adventure.
You could, theoretically. Maybe, possibly.
You could go to the table where I'm both the voices of those characters. You could go to this table and date yourself.
True, you could
Or
talk to
Beth's
yourself.
voice.
Just take me to the vending machine. I don't care.
Okay.
Oh.
Now you have more
Alright.
choices!
Oh God! Take
Now
me
you have to
back.
pick 10 choices, and you can't. You can't go back.
There's no going back.
Okay.
All decisions are final.
Fine.
If you want assistance, I think we have gotten the Gerard and Suzanne endings.
True.
Who's Yang Yang? They look like a Japanese jumping zombie, or is it Chinese
Yes.
jumping zombie?
Yes.
Yes.
Do you want
And that's
to...
the one I've been trying to do the whole time. So yeah, sure, go with her.
Oh, I'm
Do you
gonna
want-
steal her then.
Shang-Chi.
Do you want... Well, you already stole that because more than one person can't go to the vending machine.
True.
Okay, then I'll take Yang Yang.
Okay, step up to the plate. You invite Yang Yang, the fanzine vendor, to join you at the con.
I'd love to, but I don't have time. If I sold at least one fanzine,
Fine, I'll buy one.
great. I'll see you in a moment. I'm a DIY gal. I love making stuff on my own, but it's been nice to have someone to exchange cool ideas for zines with and other art
Zines.
projects. It's an inside joke. Don't worry about it.
Yeah,
It's pronounced Zane!
it's pronounced
It's
Zane.
enough zine.
It's pronounced Zane.
Oh, yeah,
actually.
Zane.
Yeah, it's Zane's.
Like
It's a
the
magazine.
moving
Okay,
image
everybody
format
calls them
is
Zine quests.
the moving image format. Those are pronounced Jeff.
Yeah, they're Jeff.
I am going to put you into a hole and fill it with snow.
Ew.
Bullet
In
assumption.
Minecraft?
I'm the person who can
Minecraft.
move you. I am the one who can shake you. I can put a hole.
no.
I could bury you
I
in the
can't
snow.
tell.
No.
The bullet thing was. I wasn't even shaking you.
Skeletor will not be treated like this.
I wasn't even shaking you. Necro might have
Oh,
been shaking
okay.
you.
And who knows? Maybe you can convince me to pronounce Zanes in a different way and collaborate on a fanzine. It could end up having a different type of collaboration. Get it?
No, I don't. I don't get flirting.
I explode you with my mind powers. Uh-huh.
Alright. It's me.
By the
Mario.
way, do you two ever hear Bazzy scream? They scream like a startled raccoon.
True.
Oh,
I
yes,
could
I
scream.
Zen hears it all the time.
Yeah.
I could scream for the chat if you wanted. Chat, do I scream?
Nah.
Okay.
Okay.
Zen's talking to themselves. Fascinating.
True. Gotta get them secret endings. Gotta remember which one I didn't do with her. I know we haven't been to the museum, but we've gotten that secret art. So we'll do, I guess, a board game.
You and Omen have a great game night. You play Settlers of Catan. Omen likes the conquest aspect and immediately goes for the largest army points. By the end of the game, she's acquired 98 night cards. How? There aren't even that many night cards in the deck. You still win because Omen didn't bother building any settlements or cities. But she insists that her army overtakes your pathetic hippie commune, making her the true winner. Whatever floats her boat.
Sure.
Alright, Necro.
Skronk, you mean?
Yeah,
All
my
right,
name is
Skronk.
Skronk.
I'm going to skrunk the skrunk.
Does Skronk sit with no one or make Skell do the Liam voice more?
Well,
we do need more Liam endings.
No, we
do
don't.
we? I thought we already got 2.
Yeah,
We
got...
have a special drawing that Liam has to do for us still.
Oh,
Really?
Yeah.
I won't. I won't actually. I won't abide by this. We have enough Liam endings. Sit with me, damn it. Me and Skill have to fight for your love and affection.
What if I just want to make JoJo references?
I mean, you could do that one, I guess.
You could, but that's not very nice because we already did that ending.
That's fine.
You could also fail that ending, I guess. You could.
I'm going on my self-love quest. I'm all about self-love.
Do you go for a walk and do the secret ending and get police brutality?
No.
Or do you go to the museum?
I go to the museum until we unlock something else.
You're in the mood for some culture, so you decide to visit the local contemporary museum. You stand in front of a bunch of abstract painting, some weirdly shaped sculptures, and pictures of a guy eating cherry pie while crying. Clearly you're out of your depth. Then you remember, you're alone, so you don't have to pretend to understand anything. It feels really liberating, and you end up actually enjoying some of the art. Yes, the cherry pie looks delicious. You gain +2 charm.
lovely.
Okay. Skronk! The con is a whirlwind of activity and overstimulation, but somehow you find time to work on your comic. Time to brainstorm.
Oh.
Why did you get banned from the zoo? You keep shooting a gun at random stuff for the lulz. You keep trying to fit stuff inside a zebra's mouth, for scientific reasons. You tried to make No Pants Tuesdays a thing. You got robbed by dogs, so it was for your own safety.
I don't know. Jonathan Frakes didn't ask me, so I don't know what my answer is.
The edgy answer is the gun.
Reminder that these affect our stats, and we might have to start sweating on these.
Okay.
We're gonna just live in the moment.
Okay, fair.
Fail
Fair and base.
Yang for a 4th time.
Yeah.
It's fun.
To be fair, none of these seem creative pilled.
But they also make you lose specific stats.
True.
Yeah, but I don't know what those are, so I'm not going to be of any help there.
True.
True.
I mean,
That's
I
what
could
we're
sweat
going
by
for.
looking up a wiki.
Nah, that's lame.
Nah.
That's
Okay. Alright.
I'm gonna pick. I tried to make No Pants Tuesdays a thing. Everyone has to wear a skirt or a kilt. No exceptions! Or a dress. No exceptions!
Choose a detective book that would totally catch attention. The Case of the Missing Vagina. The Kid Detectives in Babies. Where do they come from? The Death of the Twink. The Mystery of How Planes Fly.
Oh, that third one is just in Elysius's death comic. Nobody but me or Bazzy are gonna get that.
True. Finally, references that Sun and Necro don't understand. Time to get
I
back
don't
to the
mind.
con.
Okay.
Me. I could be the saboteur. And I'm not that. I don't even exist, really.
That's what you get. Enjoy.
Yeah, it's what I deserve. Anyways, I forgot what I was doing. I'm gonna go back to being sexy.
Also that's your startled raccoon noise of the stream.
Oh, there will be many more.
True.
There will be more.
I scream a lot because I am angry.
And
So you said you're going to the vendors.
you're like an angry rain frog. You know those like little rain frogs are kind of like circular and go.
Yeah, exactly. You find a portrait artist at the artist alley. Apparently, he can accurately portray your soul. You've always wondered what your soul looks like. Buff, small and cute? Hey, maybe it's gingerhead. No, it's just you with a weird blue glow around you. But hey, that glow sure adds +2 charm to your looks. Then you get a text from Nico asking you to meet them at the hotel room. Apparently they've got a big surprise to show you.
The blue glow is a consequence for eating all that uranium. Hey, Bask, I need a second opinion, and you've always got great ideas that never go wrong, so I figured I'd ask you. I'm entering the Cosplay Grand Prix. It's the biggest cosplay contest at the con, so I gotta pull out all the stops to make the biggest impression. That's why I'm going to debut this outfit here. Or there. Oh dear, it appears I'm the illiterate one now. You ready for this? I'm the Joker, baby. I was already giving him a Joker voice earlier. This is only so perfect anyway.
Oh, that looks good. Great, you'll win the cash prize for sure.
It's not about the money, Bask. It's about sending a message. The message that I'm the greatest cosplayer ever, of course. The thing is, if you want to win the Grand Prix, you gotta do the cosplay and the talent show portion of the contest. For my act, I thought about blowing up a hospital, or killing a robin, or diving into a vat of toxic waste. But the judges said those were all, too psychopathic. Some people just don't understand the art of method cosplay. Anyway, do you have any talent act ideas that won't get me hurt or arrested?
Alright, Bask, which one are you gonna do that definitely won't get them hurt or arrested?
Alright. Like a robotic dance number down a flight of stairs, I make people want to become you, despite you being a known murderer. Or the Joker is known for fighting the Batman. But Nico will have to make do with the next best thing you have. This bag full of actual bats.
How did you obtain this?
That's just how it is, you know. You have a bag full of actual bats. Anyways, stairs!
Great idea! Everyone loves the dance number. But I'd better practice before the big day.
You and Nico set out to find some stairs to practice on.
Start the music, Bask. Here I go. Cha 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 cha.
Nico wipes out Spectacular and starts falling down the stairs.
Oh no.
Shit, I should have warned him about the stairs!
Oh, my head. Oh, my butt. Oh, my head, my butt.
I warned you, bro. I told you about stairs.
Oh, my butt. Cranial fossa.
You're what?
It's a...
Then why didn't you just say, ow, my head?
Well,
I was getting redundant.
Nico fought for so long that it goes from tragic to comical to weirdly anatomical to tragic again. When they finally stop falling, the cosplay is basically destroyed. I'm so sorry, Nico. It sounded like a good idea at the time.
It's okay. It's partly my fault. I should have played it safe and just walked down the stairs normally. I flew too close to the sun.
But what are you gonna do about the Cosplay Grand Prix? I don't think your costume is salvageable.
Maybe not for me, but I know someone who can fix it. I got to make a call. I'll keep you posted.
They run off. You still gain +2 creativity for your theatrical idea, but lose 2 boldness.
It's a me, the skeleton.
So I'll give you the hint for seducing the person you picked at the tables. You're gonna want a lot of creativity, so you want to go to the hotel room.
Yeah, get that hotel coach.
Oh, fine. I'll go to the hotel.
However, it's your character, and you can do what
I
you
know.
want.
I'll go to the hotel.
True.
Besides, creativity is kind of my thing anyway.
Charm is your thing.
Oh my god, it's the lamb?
True, there's a lot of references.
Oh
Yeah.
my god. I
Lounge-
get more references than I should.
Lounging around the hotel, you see a sign in front of the conference room. Con artist meeting. Awesome. You learn lots of cool techniques. They feel much more like scams. But who are you to judge what is and isn't art?
True.
You gain 2 creativity, learning to bend truth to make a quick buck.
Perfect.
Later, you're waiting for Yang Yang as you two made plans to explore the con together, but she hasn't shown up yet. Eventually, she calls you.
I'm so sorry, but I'm having a problem at the printing shop. Can you come help me?
Who would Skeleton be if not everyone's go-to Mr. Fix-It? You go to the shop and find Yang Yang holding up the line to the printer.
Hi. So, yeah, I am trying to print some extra Zanes real quick, because I sold more
Zines.
copies than I planned. And I never thought I'd sell more than 8 zines. So
Zines.
now...
Jeans.
Is this how stardom feels?
Good for you. What's going on with the printer, though?
I don't know. I tried everything, but it's not working. I have a theory, though. A printer theory. I think someone's living inside the printer.
Honestly, not that unbelievable considering the world we live in. What?
I know it sounds crazy, but look.
Yang Yang types, "Is there someone living in this printer?" into the computer and prints it. A page prints out and it reads, "No."
No.
Okay, yeah, that is suspicious.
I don't know what to do. The zines are selling like hotcakes, and I should strike while the iron's hot. But how am I supposed to print anything like this?
Truly a conundrum. Printer squatter or not, you gotta help Yang Yang print more Zanes.
Designs. Anyway.
Jeans.
Zanes.
Giants. Vines.
Zanes.
Jeans. There's zines about denim.
Okay, anyway.
There's no wrong answers for this choice.
Oh my.
So go for it.
Read section 7B, 12 of the Printer's Manual. What to do if someone lives inside a printer. Reject modernity. Embrace tradition. Hire a monastery to transcribe 50 copies of the zine by hand.
Design, but okay. Well, I feel like the first one's gonna give smarts, but the second one's actually gonna give maybe creativity, so let's go number 2.
Zanes.
Great
Designs.
idea.
You two hike up the mountain to find a monastery where monks are still practicing the ancient art of writing in cursive. Why is this Zane in cursive? That's diabolical.
True.
That
Hi,
is
hi,
so
hi.
diabolical.
I was wondering if you guys could do copying services. I need 50 copies of this zine pronto.
Jeans.
Sure, we may have surrendered all attachment to material things, but we gotta make money to rent the mountain somehow.
Thank you.
Let's see here. Oh my, this is quite lewd.
Well, sex sells, especially weird indie sex.
I see. Brother Lawrence, how are you transcribing this artwork of a large-breasted candelabra?
Oh god, what Beauty and the Beast adaptation is this?
Brother Lawrence doesn't answer, but you can see him sweating profusely.
Oh, you like Candle Boob? I wrote a whole series on her. Check it out.
Yang Yang sends out some zines that make Brother Lawrence faint dead away.
Oh god.
I see. Are these, for sale?
Yup.
In the end, Yang Yang ends up leaving with 40 5 copies of a sign and a little more puppy money in her pocket.
A little more
that
puppies.
goes right into the spank bank.
Oh my god.
You gain 2 creativity for your suggestion, and also for gelding the majestic Candela boob, but also lose 2 smarts for not reading.
Oh, yeah.
And also for acquiring like 2d6 psychic damage from old man.
Oh, baby.
Stop. I will throw a fridge at you.
Should I shake them, Skell? Do they deserve a shaking?
Shake them.
Yeah,
Send them
shake
to the
me.
bear wiggler.
I would like them to be shaken, not stirred.
Walking around the lobby, you find a flood of people coming in from other areas. Crowd stampede. Trying not to panic, you remember what your yoga teacher taught you. When you get caught in the middle of a crowd stampede, remember to go with the flow. You do, and the flow consists of the crowd trampling you. Still, you gain 2 boldness for braving the stampede. Later, you're at the hotel bar with Doug and Nico. You've progressed past the happy tipsy stage and are into the deep sad boy hours.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to sound
Oh,
ungrateful, but my dad loves me, but I've never felt like he tried to understand my hobbies or why I like the things I... Everybody, shut the fuck up right now! I
That is
have
a hat.
glorious news. I've finally tracked down my old magic grimoire from my villainy days. I found time to check my old evil lairs for my belongings. Most of them have been converted to Airbnbs, but I have found my grimoire buried in one of the bathrooms. The owner was irate, but you cannot make an omelet without breaking a few toilets, or however the saying goes.
Oh god. Oh god, that scares or kills my voice. Good for you, Elman. What spells are you going to cast first?
Good question. One of my favorites was incantation that turns people inside out. Such a slow and hilarious way to die. You're not gonna do that one, are you? Well, now I have to. Trust me, Doug. You'll love it. Corpus invertitium mysticum. Why do you look the same, Nico? Were you already inside out or something?
You tried to cast it on me!
I think the problem is, the whole being defeated and imprisoned in a suit that blocks your magical powers thing. Oh, right.
Hey, cheer up. I'm sure you can still cast some of the spells in here without magic.
Yeah, like when you're making brownies, but forget to buy sugar, so you use applesauce instead. Virtually the same dish.
I mean, people who eat food, is that culinarily sound or is that a nightmare?
It's not.
It's fine.
It's not fine.
Someone
It's
needs
not
to
the same, but it's
It
fine.
doesn't have the same consistency though.
Yeah,
So it
it
wouldn't
makes it not brownies.
Would it make a good something else? Would it make an okay treat?
Probably.
Maybe, but it's kind of like, I don't think chocolate and apple kind of mix. Sure, it's kind of like a sugary juice sort of deal when it comes to applesauce, but I don't think it's gonna mix well with like the sweetness or richness of chocolate.
Yeah, obvious Coca-Cola.
Then
would be a
again,
better
chocolate
choice.
apples also exist, so I think there might be a way to make it work, but
True,
you
but
know,
also caramel apples are more popular.
that is true. But then again,
Obviously.
people will like drown any kind of fruit in chocolate and call it a day, so.
We need a chocolate apple brownie with caramel drizzle.
I think if you put like apple slices in a brownie, it could work. I think applesauce. in a
No,
brownie-
god, no. The texture would be
no.
so
No.
off.
You want
can't make
applesauce.
apples like that.
No, I
I'm
was
like, the
thinking...
crunchiness of an apple slice with the, like, crumbliness of a brownie just will not work. It will taste terrible.
Yeah, but once it's
You want
baked...
apple
I was
sauce.
thinking, like, on top, and it's baked, so it's, like, nice and soft and shit.
Oh,
No,
well, if you
I still
dice
wouldn't
up
say
the
so.
apples, then it's
I
doable
mean,
as a
if you
topping.
maybe dice them, yeah, sure, I could see that being like a topping, but it's also kind of like pineapple on pizza. Like, yeah, sure,
And
you could do that to your pizza, but
Well,
why? It's not
as
like they go together, and some people like that kind of like
as an
thing.
Italian, I kind of agree, but
But it's not made to go on a pizza because unless you put them into thin slices like the recipe originally intended, it's just so
chunks.
jarring.
I mean, yeah. And also, generally, you have to work harder to offset the pineapple, because it's so...
Oh yeah,
out of
it's
place.
very rich, which is why the original Hawaiian pizza recipe asks for thin slices of pineapple,
And also, you
not
have
thick
ham.
rings slapped on top.
yeah, that's more in line with traditional pizza design anyway, because you don't you do want like thin slices of stuff on top. You don't
Yeah.
want
Yeah,
like these
of
thick
course,
like
but
lumps.
You don't
it would
put
be
a...
like if you slapped a lump of salami the size of a usual pineapple on a Hawaiian pizza
Yeah.
and call that, "Ooh, this is pepperoni pizza."
No, you don't do that.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know, that's my point.
Yeah, I'm in
Anyways,
agreement
let's-
with you here.
Let's continue with the game. That
Yeah.
went off on a food rant, but
Hey,
it's just a pet peeve of mine.
Grants? That's fine. Anyways, someone needs to
Okay.
enroll Doug in a cooking class. Stat. But right now, you gotta cheer up Omen by finding a spell they can cast with no magic.
Yeah, rants happen a lot in this.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
believe you me.
What?
Carl Raccoon?
What bad scene
Uh,
witness? Why are they screaming startedly?
Well, the sad thing is, we've had this outcome once before, and so I've seen one of these, so I'm gonna pick the other one.
Okay.
Do it.
Okay.
Good idea, Senru.
Without warning, they jump onto your back and start piggybacking you. You're reminded that Omen is covered in painful metal spikes. You didn't think this through.
Oh, God.
I claim ownership of your mind. Walk to the frozen confectionery store and buy me a milked shake.
Yes, Omen. Anything for you, Omen. We all say as you walk towards the ice cream parlor.
Senru, I command you to think dirty thoughts. Okay. What are you thinking about? Boobs? Nice. Oh, new idea. I command you to fly. I can't fly, so that's impossible. Nothing is impossible under my command, and I command you to fly, damn it.
You're about to protest again when you realize that Omen's been pulling your hair to guide you Ratatouille style and led you to the edge of a cliff.
Go, Senru. Let's fly.
To no one's surprise, but Omens, you fall off the cliff. It's a very long drop.
Holy crap.
Ratatouille.
Are you guys okay? Yes, luckily Senru broke my fall. Apologies, Senru. I forgot that the fly spell and the mind control spells are different. Fear not, we shall get it right next time.
Hell yeah.
Besides all your broken bones, this has been great fun. Plus 2 fun even, but you lose 2 boldness on the way down from all your broken bones.
Senryu, are you alright?
No, they broke all their bones. They're permanently
Oh.
paralyzed.
I can help with
Okay.
that. I do bones professionally.
Are you a professional boner?
I am a professional boner. Yes, I
Fun.
do bones professionally. And everyone knows when you do something, you just add ER to the end of it. I am a professional boner.
Skronk, it's your turn to go somewhere.
I know.
Skronk.
I'm just smiling while I think about it.
Please.
Going off tangents, one of my friends works at the hospital, and they changed the emergency room to now it's the ED.
Oh.
What's that stand for?
Emergency department.
Erectile dysfunction.
I mean, it could mean that as well, and that's what a lot of people have complained, is they don't want to go to the ED.
Get wrecked, idiots. You're going to the ED now. You're old. It stopped working.
True. I want to send everyone to the ED.
Community zone. It's the best place for me to go. I am silly.
At the community zone, you find several 5D chess matches going on at the same time. Or is it just one 5D chess match? Time to prove your smarts to the whole con. You play 5 matches at the same time.
Me.
Bask tried to
You lose every single one of them.
Nuh-uh.
You make fast decisions going from chess table to chess table. Everyone's impressed. Until they realize you lost all chess matches in just a few moves. Well, you may have gained 0 smarts, but you surely gained +2 fun.
This is what I get for always using the Stafford Gambit or the Bong Cloud opening.
Later you meet up
That's
with
an actual
Zoe
opening,
in
by the way.
April to
Yes.
attend a Eurochara workshop. I assume I butchered that. Yuruchara.
I
Yuruchara.
imagine you got like Fool's Mate like 5 times in a row.
Yuruchara. Okay, so I was basically correct.
Well, I definitely got dunked on because no one falls for the Stafford Gambit. No one protects the pawn.
Okay.
Yeah. Is the Bong Clown officially recognized?
Yes,
It
that is a recognized chess opening, and don't do it unless you're cool
Yeah.
and you smoke bongs. You have to, in order to officially do the.
Let me check what the Bong Cloud opening specifically is.
You have to blow
So,
smoke
yeah.
over the board.
Bong Cloud opening is basically you move your pawn from e2 to e4, which is directly in front of the king, and then you move your king forwards.
Yeah,
Yes.
I know about the Bong Cloud
Then you
opening.
shove your king on the offense. Because
Yes.
Why not?
It's awesome. Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
how can you expect the other pieces to follow if your king does not lead?
Yeah, exactly.
It's called the Bong Cloud because somebody ripped the Bong Cloud as soon as they made it and thought it was a good move.
Yo!
The Bong Cloud is fucking hilarious. I love the Bong Cloud. And it's so bad in many other ways because it also prevents you from cashflying.
True.
It does. You can't cast full once your king is moved, even if you move it back to the same place.
True.
Ah,
Hey dudes, I didn't know you two were into Eurocharas.
I don't actually know what they are, but the flyer for this workshop had such a cute mascot. I just had to come.
Welcome everyone. Let's talk about your Eurocharas. Those adorable Japanese mascots made to promote places and businesses.
Wow, it really
Yeah,
was!
but he described it perfectly.
The discussion leader shows you all some pictures of famous Eurocharas in Japan.
Yo, look at this one.
That's a plane that's also a bird?
No, silly, that's Unari-kun. It came from planet Unari in search of the best airport in the world. It promotes Narita, which is well known for Narita International Airport.
Ah, makes sense.
It doesn't.
Now, just for fun, why don't you pull up, pair up, and brainstorm? Pull up and pair up and brainstorm a Eurochara for a place that doesn't have one yet. Get creative. I've got one. Eurochara Liam.
Haven't you been doing a lot of Liam-themed stuff lately? Maybe you can branch out.
But it's been so long since I made a non-Liam character. I've got characters block.
Guess that means you'll do all the hard thinking again. Come up with a cool Yuchara.
Oh boy.
I think this leads to a secret ending.
Oh no!
Backrooms.
Don't go to the back rooms. You're gonna get sucked into the back rooms. Don't do it.
Okay, but hear me out,
Alright.
Skull. The alternative is mascot of the G-Spot.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know if
God.
I want to go back to the G place. Last time I was there, it was rather explosive.
Oh no!
I already
Well,
tried desperately to commit terrorism a few episodes ago.
Yeah, go to the backrooms. It's cool.
By the
I
way,
love
would you
going to the
permit
back
me
rooms.
another rant?
No, we've had it.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
I think even with a mascot, luring people to the backrooms will be a hard sell. Wrong! You show April the super kawaii Eurochara that you drew to promote the backrooms.
It's a squiggle.
What a cutie patootie. You've got to see this little fella in its natural habitat. To the back room!
No, not there.
Wait, no! With the blink of an eye and a twist of a gut, Zoe uses her powers to zap you free to the backrooms.
Yay!
The con has been replaced by endless yellow walls, crushing silence, and the horrible feeling that you're being watched.
Don't forget
Yay.
the abnormally moist carpet.
Stay free in the backrooms. I'm recording this so my followers will know what happened to me after I die out here. Like, follow, honk honk. There's still no sign of the backrooms, Eurochara. We're running low on water. I'm so hungry. I might eat Zoe's leg.
Yeah, she'll probably just regenerate it.
So you're saying you think I'm yummy? Zoe, April, I think I found it! Holy shit! Could it be? It is! It's the backrooms Eurochara! Eurochurro! OMG! We have to take a selfie! Kawaii!
And that's how you, Zoe, and April were killed by the backrooms Yuruchara.
Yay!
Is what I would
Oh,
say if you
okay.
three weren't protagonists, so instead you survived somehow.
I can't die.
Okay.
What a fun
Aw.
bonding experience. You gain 2 charms for choosing the backrooms, but lose 2 fun.
Charms. It's boldness.
Oh,
Goofus.
Yeah.
Shut up. Shut up.
Yeah, it was such a fun bonding experience. You lost to fun.
Yeah. You got to hear my raccoon scream again. Rejoice in
True.
something.
Rejoice. The clown
Right.
scream. Oh, what
if it
is
isn't
this?
my favorite customer. Well, actually, you aren't my favorite yet. But you might be if you pick a box already.
Hear me
Okay,
out,
so
guys.
Oh
this is-
no.
We have
I
to
gotta
give Skell a
explain this.
traditional welcome.
I gotta explain this to Skell before we pick anything.
Ah!
So we got
Oh,
7
God.
blind boxes here, and they each have some amount of little guys in them. When you pick one, you can give it to anyone player of your choice, including yourself. They all
So
do
it
different
gives you
things.
buffs?
Buffs, debuffs,
Debuffs, random other
sounds.
things.
music.
Yeah, it can change your music.
I'm
it can
out.
make all your sound effects be replaced with farting.
Oh
Who
god.
knows?
Yeah.
How about
Well, no, this is
Major
me.
Arcana?
This is me.
This is
No,
Skell.
Merce.
Oh,
going first.
Okay.
So
Hmm.
Bass
Well,
gets
What do
to
you want?
monologue their idea they wanted to do now.
I wanted to give you a traditional welcome, Skell, which is where you get all the items. All of them.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Now, I would say all buff bugs, but that's terrible and turns you into the Archdeity of Chaos, so we won't do that.
Yeah, we've
Uh,
already done.
So I think stats are people and Dole Daniels do nothing are the ones we have the least of, if you care about that. We can also just make things weird and or bad and or silly by picking any of the ones we've already done.
I think we
My
still need
weird
a few
little
major
village is
arcanas,
cute.
no mercy, and still need a few zodiac firsts.
There's a
Yeah.
lot of things we still are missing some. We're missing one weird little villager.
You want 4 weird little villagers, Skull?
I mean, it's up to you. I don't have an option.
That's
Well,
true.
True.
I'll give
Well, you
Skull
have the
stats,
option
but...
to only have 3 of them.
That's true.
you could give one to someone else. That's true. Yes,
I'll
true.
give Skull stats, but they're people.
Okay.
This could be so good. I wonder if we'll see the one I've been waiting for. Yes!
Bertha. All
Yes!
stats go up to 99.
Oh my
Enjoy.
God.
Yes!
Fun fact, that doesn't actually
I
mean
guess
anything.
I'm God. Okay.
I mean, it
But they're
means something.
99.
It means they probably won't fail to seduce Yang Yang.
That's true.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is actually divine.
Yeah.
I stole it.
This is awesome.
I stole it.
Hey there, fancy a mystery box?
Oh, sure.
Nobody knows what's in them, so pick one and we'll both find out.
Okay. So,
So,
what
your
does
turn.
Major Arcana No Mercy usually give?
It gives audio
That's
effects.
silly audio and visual effects.
What is Weird Little Village?
That's silly visual
Uh,
effects.
That does a lot of different things.
Yeah,
It
It
Okay.
says stuff to your romance path, which I would not recommend for this playthrough if we're going for Yang
Zodiac?
Yang.
Zodiac is
Zodiac-
stats, but different.
Yeah, stats, but a different way
Hmm.
of calculating them.
Yeah, essentially, it's stats, but they're people, then Zodiac first, then buff bugs, and degrees of what they do to you.
Well, also Dole Daniel.
Okay.
We've never
Oh, yeah.
picked a Dole Daniel.
Oh yeah, we never picked Old Daniels do nothing, because they do nothing and they're stupid and lame, and I hate them.
We don't know that. We've never picked one.
Yeah, we're cowards.
Shall I be the first?
I mean, you're already
I mean, I
99
already have,
boldness.
I already have infinite stats, so.
You're 99
Oh.
boldness. Pick it up.
Yeah, fine, I'll give it to Old Daniels.
Yeah, but who
And
will
then
you
who do you
give
give it to? Yourself?
Oh, man.
Who do you want to have nothing happen to?
Could there be one that just sets my stats back to 0?
Well, it's
Maybe,
Gold
we
Daniel
don't know.
does
And then I
nothing.
just collapse into a black hole.
We don't know yet.
Yeah.
Let's see. Hand it to Bassie.
Yes, to
Where-
Basil.
Sassy. Yes.
Basilisk.
Bassie Basil.
Gold
Old
Daniel is
Daniel's just
there.
there.
There's no
Okay.
effects.
Saitama.
You can just keep playing as usual. I don't want to.
Here you go, Bassie.
Nothing happened. Oh, we need that. We need that icon for our
Oh, yeah.
modes.
Oh, yeah.
Nothing happens.
Yeah, nothing ever happens.
Wow,
If it
my
isn't my
luck
favorite
was just
customer.
perfect.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Well, actually, you aren't my favorite yet. But you might be if you picked a box already.
I'm hungry for Dole Daniels.
I love
you-
voicing Tumblr
Yeah.
sexy men.
Okay.
Well, how do you feel, Senryu? Oh?
That isn't a Dole Daniel. The star.
Star.
This item changed the music for you, unlocking a new track.
Ooh.
Pancakes.
Spoilers! I shake you!
Well, well, what do we have here? A lover of mystery.
I am a perfect.
I have just the thing for you. Pick whatever you pick.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
You're choking on your own guts.
Yeah, I'm a streamer. I'm illiterate.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Alright. What do you pick?
my pick.
I will
Do you
Too
commit
true, too
terrorism?
I want adult animals.
Well, you know, I think what I'm going to do is give myself a Zodiac thirst. I'm ready.
Ooh. Let's see. Libra.
Libra.
Average all your
Oh.
stats.
Oh. Oh, that was bad.
Rip.
Thank you, come again, etc.
Ooh.
Next.
Next.
Well, what is our titles gonna be after this?
That depends on your
Yeah,
high
we will
stat.
see.
So what if all my stats are 99?
Also,
You become
fun fact,
God.
usually, like, important decisions are more based on which stat you have higher, so doing 99 actually sometimes just means nothing.
Well,
Okay.
you will lose and gain some as you pick your
Yeah, I'm gonna
choices.
lose and gain some, but I'm probably never going to lose my stats.
It's gonna, yeah, you won't ever go down to 0 now
Love is
that
fickle,
No.
but at least you
the,
have your comic to rely
shopkeeper.
on. Time to brainstorm.
Alright, let's do this.
A genie
Good
gives you
spell.
$1 million, but there's a catch. You will develop a serious addiction to puns. When you're talking to anyone, you'll make the persistent error of calling them moms. You'll be
Me.
stalked by a demon named Larry. Every morning you have to eat 6 burritos, causing a persistent tummy ache.
Have you ever called
Larry.
someone mom on accident when it wasn't your mom?
I will say Larry.
No, answer my question. Have any of you ever called someone mom when it wasn't your mom?
I don't
Um,
remember. Might have happened when I
Neither
was
do I.
Ask
young.
did.
What conversation topic is severely underrated? Discovering the fact that while Tauruses are objectively hot, Geminis tend to be the worst. Your mom
Oh
jokes.
god.
What not to name
It's
your fantasy
hard.
characters, unless you want them to sound dumb. Carcinization. A proven form of convention evolution in which non-crab organisms evolve a crab-like body plan.
Fun fact, you actually pronounced that correctly.
Personalization, yes.
Well, yeah, I sounded out, idiot.
Okay.
I bonk you.
No, you. Uno reverse. Bonk yourself.
Bonk. Honk yourself.
So
Honk
says
yourself
a
now.
99 stat god.
Okay.
So speaks your shadow creature, I guess.
Okay. Well, you know what then? We're choosing the Zodiac option, discussing the fact that, well, Tauruses are
No,
objectively hot.
God.
Geminis
No.
tend to be the worst.
I hate that.
No, Geminis are good. A lot of my friends are Geminis. You take that back.
Okay, get back to the con.
It's me.
New sound.
You have a lot of charm.
True. What's my title?
What's the new titles?
I'm the
The
glamorous.
glamorous.
Okay.
All right, what am I?
You
You'll
can't
have to
see
wait
into
for your turn. And you'll have
Oh.
to remind me every
Okay.
time it's someone's new turn, because sometimes I forget.
Okay.
We
And
gotta-
can we just enjoy
Yeah.
pancakes?
Okay then.
I'll go continue being, sexy.
Okay.
You suddenly realize your phone is dead. Good finger at the metro. You find a stand where someone's selling chargers. You want to buy one, but you feel bad about buying something so not nerdy. The vendor sighs and draws an ooh face on the charger. Sold! You gain +2 charm for your kawaii phone charger. You're staring at the bathroom, debating on either removing a complex cosplay or pissing yourself when Nico runs up to you.
Hey, Ask, I got a hold of my buddy Sasha. He said he's got time between his cosplay making workshop to fix my Joker costume. You should come with me to meet him, since this whole disaster is sort of your fault.
Well, when they guilt trip you like that, how can you say no? You and Nico meet up with Sasha in the lobby. Okay, Nikki, let's see the damage. This was a Joker outfit. What the hell did you do to it?
Let's just say mistakes were made.
That much is obvious. I'm sorry, but I don't think there's anything I can do here.
No, you have to fix it, Sasha. You have magic sewing fingers.
My magic fingers
This
and
music
I
is going to drive me insane.
Pancake.
My magic
Okay.
fingers and I appreciate that, but unless you want to cosplay a pile of dish rags, I'm afraid that costume is a lost cause.
Damn it.
Don't give up, Nico. You're still the best cosplayer at the con. Any of your other cosplays could win the Grand Prix.
Sorry, what was that?
Pancake.
But I've already won those already. I gotta debut something new and fabulous if I ever want to place.
Well, would you like me to make you a new costume? It'd give me time to practice my freehand sewing anyway.
Well, Bask, being you keep doing this route, I think you know what you have to pick this time.
Yeah, I think it's timely right.
You do that for me? Thank you, Sasha, thank you.
Nico picks up Sasha and twirls him around the room. Put me down, you hooligan, and stand still. I need to measure your bust and inseam. Sasha wraps her tape measure around Nico's chest, making them squirm ticklishly.
Naked.
Hey, this is hot or whatever, but we still need to pick Nico's cosplay.
Crud, I'm blanking like I am in real life. What sort of cosplay do you think would win the contest, Bask?
I've been edging Sen out long enough. It's finally time for pancakes.
It's
Oh,
always
God.
pancakes!
I had to
Oh,
put in the
God.
subliminal messaging just for
Oh,
that.
God.
Oh god, please don't get them started on.
Hell yeah, I fucking love pancakes. I didn't know you were a fellow pancake fan, Bask. This changes everything.
Waffles are better!
Objectively true. Come with me. We got to get in the mindset of the pancake. Boyd?
You two have fun with that. I've got a workshop to teach. His loss. You accompany Nico to the nearest diner and each order a stack of pancakes. Bon appetit.
Wait, we can't see them yet. First, we must gaze deep into the eye of the pancake.
You and Nico stare intently at the pancakes. You're not sure if you're making eye contact with the pancake or not, but you decide to trust the process.
Have you entered the mind of the pancake, Bask? How does it feel?
Yeah, it feels sticky.
Pancakes are not naturally sticky. Dig deeper. Come on, let's recite the 10-hour pancake mantra together.
Well, sticky because it's covered in maple syrup. Obviously.
Pancakes alone are not the
So,
syrup.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
if you were in the mind of the pancake, you would feel what the pancake is feeling, and it would feel sticky because it's covered in syrup.
Warm.
Not everyone
Warm.
puts syrup on their pancakes, Bask.
Sticky.
They're objectively wrong
Viscous.
if they don't.
Buttery. Oh, we're getting real slick now. Oh.
Syrup is delicious. I love maple syrup.
It is, but not everybody is its cup of tea. Some use honey.
True.
Honey
Or
is
peanut
also
butter.
sticky! Honey is also sticky!
Well, yes, that is true.
So yeah,
I
there's
don't know. You don't
a
dump water on them. I don't know.
I use sometimes peanut butter and jelly, but usually on a waffle because waffles are superior.
Yeah.
Nutella.
Sticky
Correct.
stuff is delicious. That is correct. That guy Cody.
No, waffles being better is objectively correct. If I could step out of this character for a minute to rest my
Yes.
throat,
Yeah.
it comes and actually hold the syrup in it. It's just so much
Yeah.
better.
Yeah.
As little cups, you can put the butter of your choice and
Yeah,
the
you can
syrup
also
into
put
the
the butter
little
in.
cups.
It's kind of
Oh,
harder to
man.
spread butter over a waffle than a
I-
pancake, though.
Yeah.
I use peanut butter, and it is harder, but then you like fill each cup with like a little bit of
peanut
peanut butter, and it's like,
Okay.
You have to work
Sure.
harder for your reward.
Whatever. Anyways,
So yeah, there's a non Nightcore mix of this song that's 10 hours long that I
Yay!
think
I despise this. Anyway,
Suffer then.
it's even worse.
you need to wrap this up in an hour because I have to leave by then.
The what?
Oh, yeah, there it is.
I'm not singing this.
Okay, Necro, you're the OG voice. Step up.
Oh,
Step up
God.
to plate.
Pancake, 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 pancake song. Even if you don't like pancakes, you will have to sing along. Again! Pancake, 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 pancake song.
Well, guess it's
I'm
your
good.
life now. You'll gain 3 fun from the pancake song, but lose 1 charm, 1 boldness, and 1 creativity.
Oh no, it took your old pancake song and gave you the new pancake song.
Oh, God.
Pancake, pancake.
But fortunately, it's only Bask who has to
I've
suffer this
escaped.
fate.
Yeah, you escape once it's
I
not.
escaped. What's my title? The boss. I am still the boss. Oh,
Still.
yeah.
Like a boss.
I am still the boss. Alright, I guess I'm going to the hotel some more.
I don't think it matters. You're in front of the
It
hotel,
doesn't.
wasting time. A taxi stops right in front of you, because why else would you be standing there doing nothing? You're too embarrassed to tell the driver, so you get in and he takes you for a ride. Wow, this city is great. Skyscrapers, several neoplasticism museums, suspicious holes in the ground. No wonder they set up the con here. This is truly one of the top cities worldwide. Too bad those aren't locations in this game, so there's no art of them, but you can imagine them in your head and gain +2 creativity in the process.
It's
Lady.
calling me out because I did imagine some of them.
You finally made it to the front line to enter the con, which means there's bound to be conflict, because that's always how your life seems to go.
Why is the narrator just constantly roasting everybody?
How he is.
Okay.
Right there, sir. We can't let you enter with a brandished weapon.
First of all, the Ronin does not answer to Sir, only Sensei. Secondly, this katana is made of con-compliant plastic.
I do. I want to talk to you, Mitch. I'm talking to your vampire friend here.
Me? But I don't have a weapon.
Yes, you do. In your hand. We can't let you bring a dangerous book into the con. It's too dangerous.
What?
Liam, you're always telling me to diversify myself, or divest myself of my knives, and yet you bring a weapon yourself, you hypocrite.
True.
Bucks aren't weapons, Alman. Besides, you can always somehow manage to have a knife on you anyway.
You're wrong. Books are dangerous here. This is a convention for nerd stuff like comics or those Japanese comics that you read backwards for some reason.
It's called manga.
Noobs. Books are the natural enemy of comics.
We can't allow a book here. A bookworm / comic nerd battle could cost countless civilian lives.
This is stupid. I'm 100% sure they're even selling books inside. There are weapon dealers at the con. That's so hardcore.
They're not real books. The picture books are rule books for complicated games. It's not the same. Between Liam's stubbornness and the security guard's stupidity, this argument could last forever. Convince the guards to let Liam's book into the con.
Oh god, I have to. It's 3 of the characters I voiced in one place.
3?
My character, the mimic, and the vampire.
That's
True.
true.
Yeah.
Take attention off Liam by yelling that you
Oh,
have a bomb.
God.
Or end the comic book / book rivalry by introducing a shared enemy, the Shreddersaurus.
Oh god, I don't want to do either of these. That's like 90% of the game, though.
You get to pick one anyways.
I have a bomb.
That's your
I
final
have a
choice?
bomb.
I'm gonna get arrested, aren't I?
It's fine.
Maybe.
Oh, yes. A
Oh god, I
classic
should have
diversion, if you
chosen
can
this.
pull it off without being deported.
If I get arrested, am I taken out of the game? I've got a bomb in my bag and I'm not afraid to use it. What the fuck, skeleton?
So, what do I do, partner? We shouldn't let someone bring a bomb into the clan.
This is the Bombonomicon.
True. But if we focus on this alleged terrorist, we'll lose focus on the weird book nerd.
Arrgh.
Oh, it's so hard to keep two already suspects under control. Shall we just shoot them both?
Please don't.
Yes. That's tempting, but Chief did tell us to try and think of alternatives to, quote, shooting people to make the situation easier to handle, unquote.
Seriously? But shooting people remains potential substance and saves a lot of time. Doesn't Chief understand math at all?
As you kind of just went into the abyss.
Yeah, that's fast. Math!
Okay.
You're starting to sound like a nerd, partner. That damn book is making you a dork by proxy. Quick, shoot the bookworm!
Oh god. No, don't.
No, partner, it's too late. My head hurts. I'm having too many ideas. I think I'm a nerd now.
Don't give up on me! Come on, let's get you some cocaine and strippers. You'll be back to your old self in no time.
Oh god.
The chief won't like us abandoning our post, but at the end of the day, someone's gonna guard the security guards.
They leave, and you can find her enter Liam's books, and I guess a bomb if you really had one. Take 2 boldness and -2 creativity.
Oh, come on.
You see,
Minus
Scout,
2 creativity.
the thing is, you never get arrested in this.
Yeah, you only
because
get...
all my stats are all mega powerful anyway, so it's
Yeah.
not like I'm gonna
If
lose.
it's a stat check, you will not fail it.
I will
Yeah.
not fail the stat check, no.
You went to a competitive tarot tournament because you're reckless enough to gamble your entire future. After several hanged men in burning towers, you decide to harness the power of the celestial body. With your best Yu-Gi-Oh impression, you flow down Pluto! Pluto isn't a planet
Yu-Gi-Oh is
anymore.
mid and nobody
You're
will
playing
admit it.
with an old deck. You're disqualified,
No,
and your
it's
opponent
not
also
mid.
predicts that you'll die of chlamydia.
Except for the newer seasons. When Seto Kaiba was throwing trading cards like Shuriken
Okay.
and jamming guns, that
Fine,
was
I'll
peak.
give you that. But modern Yu-Gi-Oh is ass.
Yeah, no, I can't deal with anything after Battle City.
Immediate ultimate or insta-kill combos, like turn 1, are kind of unfun. But
Yeah,
apparently
it's
that's an
dumb.
unpopular opinion.
While you just gained +1 terrible fate, you also got +2 fun because dying from chlamydia means at least at some point you'll get laid.
Give me until turn 4 at least. Come on, brother.
You're wandering around when you see Owen and Liam
I
arguing.
know, right?
A spooky con staple as familiar to you as the merch table.
One day, Delion Court. One day without this armor. That's all I ask.
And you're asking for too much. I got them put in that magic suppression armor for a reason.
Yeah, a stupid reason. I'm trying to take over the world one time.
I'm sorry, Omen. You always know I've championed your ability to be redeemed, but restoring your magic is a step too far. You need to make peace with your new reality. If you need any help with that, let me know.
If I'd ever ask you to open a door for me, you insufferable, unfed eggplant.
Underfed.
Still.
Bad day, Omen? Bad century, more like. Liam refuses to authorize me to remove my accursed armor. It's unfortunate because there are so many activities I would perform without it.
Fingers crossed she's talking about sex.
Alas, we must persevere. There are some other spells in my grimoire that I'd like to cast, magic or not. I used to have the grandest of times summoning otherworldly creatures, sometimes to broker deals, sometimes to just have a chat. Ah, the Halicon days of youth.
Halcyon. Nerd.
Halcyon. You're both
My-
wrong.
My
Halcyon.
inability to activate a summoning circle makes this impossible, but perhaps with your innovative ideas, we could change that.
Owen's ego is clearly riding on this, and hey, with any luck, this might result in her riding on you someday. How could you summon an entity? No magic required.
That already happened.
True, we did
Literally,
summon a
that
skeleton.
happened.
Something
It did. It
powerful
just
and-
happened yesterday.
True! Well, I think there's a different intonation there, but who cares?
Yeah, I know, but it still happened.
It
Something-
happened.
Ah, fuck, I was gonna read those!
Too bad.
What a perfect plan. You place a pizza order while Omen dials up her resident shenanigans assistants.
We answered the pizza and came immediately. Not in that way.
In that way.
Not
Good.
in that way.
Perfect. Exactly in that way. But while we wait for the pizza, we are going to pick a fight. Let us check out that biker bar. What? Why?
Yes.
Aim to
My
the
sweet
thing.
summer child. As Summon's main use is to provide aid in battle, this is the only way to test Senryu's suggestion.
Bro.
Oh, the poor pizza guy. Fuck yeah, let's fight and die for this pizza, Omen.
Never have I ever had a better minions or friends.
You soon enter the biker bar. Omen buys a beer exclusively for the purpose of throwing it at a stranger.
That was my drink, you unwashed frog fucker.
Got him.
You wanna
You
fight?
want to fight?
Ah, what a sweet coincidence. That's exactly what I want.
Eat my axe, the foul beast.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit you too, as soon as I get back from hiding in the bathroom.
You have a sword in your head, man. Use it.
Pizza for Omen?
Yes! I command you to throw pepperonis at my enemies, lowly hireling.
The things they do to get a tip.
Bro.
Your opponents are forced to deal with pepperoni face. Omen falls off by punching them, because it's hard to dodge a punch with scalding pepperonis in your eye. Later after the fight, you all enjoy your victory pizza. Best spell side effect ever! You'll gain +2 fun and -2 charm.
Other way. Like, around.
Wrong.
I can't help but correct these things. I'm a writer.
Strong.
I'm also
Scroll.
a writer, and you don't see me spelling.
Okay,
All
fair
of you
enough.
are writers.
Yeah, I write, bad
Okay.
things.
I'm
Oh.
only a wronger. I'm illiterate.
I write
Yeah,
for
you're a
roleplay.
potter. You
True.
sculptor.
Anyway,
You
you
gluggle
Goober, it's your
jugger.
turn.
You play with
Squonk. It's your turn. It's your turn.
It's
Do the
not
things.
bold or
Do a
smart.
thing. Do a thing. Do a
No.
thing.
I'm going to the lobby. I never enjoy smartness.
You're walking around the lobby when you feel a sudden urge to pee. Look for a bathroom, quick! The bathrooms are gross, but if you know a thing to do about bathrooms, it's that using them always ensures +2 bonus. It's the main reason why people use them.
True.
Oh, some things never change. Some die-hard Liam prom readers have been organizing an unofficial meetup in the lobby. Zoe's so flattered that she decides you all should crash it.
Oh god. Okay.
Hey everybody, I just wanted to thank you all for showing so much love to my little fanfic. It means a lot to me.
The
The goddess speaks! It is an honor to worship your holy work, Zoe! A most divine honor!
You know, I think I'm finally beginning to understand the appeal of this fandom thing. If I had known to the extent at which it allowed Zoe to control her minions, I would have gotten on board a long time ago.
She really likes Garfield.
But
True.
I don't control my fans. They're just really, really into the story I wrote. I also
True.
really like Garfield. God, Garfield's so
there's
fucking good.
There's a secret ending to show just how much she likes Garfield. And
In
her
episode
lasagna
1.
parade.
Does she turn the whole world into a Garfield comic?
Nah, she just buys lasagna.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on a minute.
It's fine. You
I
probably won't
see. You used a written spell to make them do your bidding. That is smart.
April, help me out here.
Let me put it this way, Zoe. This way. Zoe could convince our fans to, I don't know, murder somebody on her behalf with zero chance of it ever getting traced back to her. But she could choose not to. Make sense?
Chooses not to.
Shut
Well,
up.
I do not care if Zoe
Okay,
shrinks her
fine.
powers ability to her. I want to make a fandom do a thing.
True.
Please.
Okay, fine. Just don't make them do anything too fucked up. Alright? Never mind. I don't like the looks on your faces. Gronk, what do you want to make the fandom do?
Ugh,
Yes, it's in my hands.
we can devalue the euro.
The hands of a god of death.
Okay, but what if you build a huge fandom pyramid?
No, devalue the euro.
Yeah, I think we devalue the euro because I hate currency. I hate money.
Yes. Tremble, pathetic Euro. The Liam Prom fans have declared war on thee.
You all run rampant through the gun center, yelling, "Fuck the euro!" and graffitiing "Euro sucks" on several walls.
Oh, God.
It has absolutely no effect on the value of the euro.
Shit.
But, thanks to the volatility of the stock market, the euro coincidentally goes down a few cents in value. That's good enough for you to call this a win.
True. Good work, team. We really showed that euro who's boss.
I guess, but devaluing the euro was way less fun than it sounded.
What do you mean?
Speak for yourself.
I had fun.
Yeah, remember when we graffitied euro more like you're no on the bathroom stalls? That was epic.
True, that was a moment of poetic genius. But nevertheless, I am disappointed. I thought devalue the euro was slang for invading Europe. You people are weird.
Honestly, I would have loved to invade Europe.
You satisfy
Same.
Omen's desire to control the fandom without killing anybody. That's big. You gain +2 smarts and lose 2 creativity.
What?
I'm on such a weird
Stats
era
make
right
no
now.
sense.
Hey, well, you get what each choice has a stat value to them. You get the stat.
I
effect-
know, but half the time these stat devalues make no sense at all.
Yeah,
It's
because
smart
they
Value the
devalue
euro.
the
Yeah,
opposite
it was both
choice.
smart and creative, technically.
Yeah.
Whatever.
So you would have
To
gotten
lose charm.
creativity from
Maybe.
making the pyramid, and you lose creativity because you didn't choose that option. That's how it works.
Okay,
Well-
whatever.
Yeah, it's like a weird dichotomy.
Oh,
Depending
well.
on what choices are available.
Anyway,
Good news is we're close to the end.
we're getting-
Everyone
Okay.
pick an object. Say it out loud.
I choose
Object.
Oh,
ibuprofen.
Oratory or
Troubadour,
suppository?
hold on. Let me look at the recent snack that is on my counter that is currently crinkling in my hand. Nature Valley biscuits with almond butter, cinnamon almond butter biscuits. That is my object.
A single sorcery, the socialization card.
And I saw D20. There. Blah. Words.
Isocahedron?
Yeah. Isosahedron.
Isosahedron.
Okay, so we have a sorcery socialization card, a D20, ibuprofen, and some sort of
A Nature Valley biscuit with almond butter.
yeah, some sort of biscuit with almond butter. I don't think the
Random.
biscuit is that interesting.
Fair enough.
Not really the ibuprofen either. That's just a shitty healer.
I think
Card.
Strong wins this one because I heard earlier about someone using a card as a shuriken and plugging
Jamming
a
a gun. Yeah, you jam the gun
Yeah.
as like the hammer's coming down. It's epic.
Alright,
that's
alright.
pretty
The card
cool.
wins.
And then dice a second because magic dice are cool. Imagine if you had 8d8 and they were magic dice and they were blue.
Yeah. Oh man, that'd be epic.
That's fair.
Yeah. So
I
then-
A
love it.
D20 would make a
Damn
cool
steak.
weapon. Why'd
Wait,
you put
no,
yourself
it-
second?
What?
Yeah.
Why'd you
Oh,
put
whoops.
me second? Yeah.
Slip
Well,
Well, there.
I consider this
Oh.
an absolute win!
of the
That was
hand.
at least more interesting than Bazzy's.
Ibuprofen's pretty cool. You could make a really shitty healer out of
Whatever.
ibuprofen.
Man. Do I shock
All
block?
right. Where do you want to go?
Do I
Do I
shock
just go to
block
the
or do
vending
I
machine again?
self-help?
You could go talk to the pro.
You could go talk to Liam.
I could go talk to either Doug or Zoe too.
You mean Omen or Zoe?
True, but I'm
Doug
trying to
or
get
Zoe. There's 2 tables, and I have 2 options of of the character I want to talk to in order to block someone else.
Oh, that's
True.
not very nice. That's not very nice at all.
That
I'm
wouldn't
gonna
be
go
very
self-help.
Nice.
This
I'm gonna
one,
talk to
the
myself
pro.
and eat
Get yourself
bongo.
a new
Okay.
game.
Yeah.
Ooh, grow.
Look who we have here. I mean, we have you here. So, tell me, bird friend, how's the con going for you? Fantastic!
Ha.
Me?
I guess everyone gets their own dialogue with the crow.
Oh, I'm living all kinds of misadventures. At times, I think some of the stuff I do feels so unlike me. But I don't know. Sometimes it's fun to venture out of your comfort zone, isn't it?
Ha.
You got it exactly right. You live your life for the sake of the anecdote. You may do something reckless, something silly, something nonsensical, and all you can think is, dang, this will make one heck of a story. Yes, sometimes it feels a bit scary, but also thrilling and even invigorating. I've spent a good part of my life rejoicing in the stories and gossip of everyone else. I love it, but sometimes one can feel like a bystander, a mere commenter of other people's lives. Well, not anymore.
Oh,
No, I will continue gossiping, obviously. It's just that now I will also take it one step further. I shall become the gossip.
okay, Shinigami.
Okay, let's go talk with that Nico.
Oh, God.
Nico.
I'm gonna give a human a death note.
Let's see. Dream job.
Dream job. I do have that reoccurring dreams when I hot dog pilot, but I still can't figure out what my exact responsibilities are.
No, silly, I mean like your career, the job you dream of having.
I don't have one of those. I just want a job that could pay for my hobbies and passions. I've made money every now and then with an acting gig, well, thanks to my cosplay page, but it isn't my main goal, really. Total respect to professional actors and cosplayers, but me personally, I prefer to keep those as hobbies, not jobs.
You know what? Valid. Then what's this job that pays for your hobbies?
Well, I've been a telemarketer for some months. I think I'm on thin ice.
Sad face.
You speak in emoticons? That's kind of cringe of you. Yeah, I don't think they like that. I come to work in cosplay and respond to the calls in character.
Also, shake you, shake you, shake you!
No. Ah! Apparently, going off script is a bad thing, but my soul speaks in improv.
For what it's worth, I'd love if I'd called a customer service and got attended by a jaded Ronin or a foul-mouthed cowboy.
That's what I'm saying. But yeah, now it's mostly all jobs here and there. Sometimes I find ads for mimic and slime replacements to populate the dungeon. The conditions aren't great, but you can keep some of the loot.
Gig economy, am I right?
Completely, but I get to pay for my cosplay, my photo sessions, and all the rest, then I'm good.
Just don't get slain, okay? You asked Nico to set some stories from doing gigs at a dungeon. Man, that job is not safe, but you two get a good laugh, so that's good.
Eating hot dogs. That isn't a hobby. A pastime, then. It surely is a way in which I adore passing my time. You really like hot dogs. I do. It's one thing, and one thing that I do not like, doctors. They keep telling me I should not eat so many hot dogs. Complete morons. Ah, hot dogs, hands down, the best thing to happen to me after imprisonment. But wait, aren't hot dogs a thing that has existed for more than 100 years? I'm pretty sure they were invented, the Frankfurter, in the late 15th century.
Yes.
Dang, why does my brain retain these weird things, but not my old passwords? You do not beat yourself up, Senryu. Your brain isn't your greatest asset, but this is something we have accepted by now. You should accept it too. Okay. But then how do you explain not knowing about hot dogs? They existed back then. Excuse me for not knowing about this one food during the 25 years I had before getting imprisoned. This is the thing. The one thing we did not have back then that was internally... This is the thing. The one thing we did not have back then was the internal net thing. So it was pretty plausible for people to not know about certain things if it didn't appear to happen in your vicinity. For example, I did not know about the existence of karate either. That makes sense. Does it? It does, but then again, your brain isn't your best asset, as previously stated. It follows that it doesn't precede common sense very well. Also, why you sometimes stumble over words when reading a lot. It's a bit of a tragedy.
Like your grammar.
And you want to know another tragedy? That I've come to know about hot dogs when I have half the hand to use that I used to have. I could use one of mine to help you stuff hot dogs in your mouth. You would do that? Really? I would owe you a big one.
Please.
Don't mention it. Sorry for being mean to you, Senryu. You might have a weak brain, but you make up for it with a strong heart. Thanks.
You too run to the hot dog food truck, where you proceed to feed hot dogs to Omen. It's nice to spend time with your friends, trying out their hobbies.
Oh, it's finally me.
Yeah, go back and talk to Yang Yang in the vending machine.
Yeah, I'll probably talk to Yang Yang again.
You and
Hello.
Yang Yang decide to visit an art museum. She's instantly inspired by the art, so he gets to work on a design right there. Turns out she's inspired in the fuck the Western canon way, so her rendition of some of the artworks is rather punk rock, for lack of the better words.
Okay, day 4. We're almost at the end.
Before you know it, the con's almost over, and it's time to put the finishing touches on your comic. Bring it home with one last brainstorming session. You've ended up in the most obscure music festival ever. Which band are you checking out? Counterfeit poetry, underground math sleeps, all-you-can-eat breakfast buffet, most glorious hole.
Most glorious hole.
You're still at the obscure music festival. Now that you've chosen a band, just going by their title, which of these songs would be your new favorite? Empathy for a man who could eat only soup. Lube for days. 5-letter words. Metaphors done wrong. We will choose. Metaphors.
Empathy
done
for the
wrong.
soup man.
No, I have no empathy for him.
Okay. That's a shame. He would have empathy for you.
He would not.
He would.
Gronk, what do you pick?
Do I sabotage? The
I
unafraid. Quite a quandary.
I don't think there's anyone really to sabotage.
Can't
Is
really
there
sabotage
not?
me anymore.
Yeah.
Is there not?
Not really.
Is there not?
I mean,
Oh,
then
do you
maybe.
think that? Do you really think that?
Well, pick one then if you think you can sabotage someone. Do it, coward.
I think I'm going
the Shadow
to
Man.
go for the vendors.
I'm the original Star Walker.
You buy cool t-shirts, which is the entire JoJo family tree. Needless to say, it's several sizes too big for you. You get back to the store to return it, but the vendor doesn't take refunds! Unacceptable. What he can give you is a free JoJo pose. You take it, it forces the limits of your flexibility, where you gain +2 charm from striking such a pose.
Joke's on you, I like clothes that are too big for me.
It was the best of times, it was
Name,
the
dude.
quietest of times, meaning it's time for you, Nico, Zoe, and April to work your shifts at the con's pop-up May Cafe.
Nico kills my throat. Oh god.
Holy fuck, just look who walked in! Is that Jason Bourne?
A creepy dude with a notepad?
Not just any creepy skinny dude with a notepad. That's one of the most renowned fine dining critiques ever. Antoine Modard.
How the heck do you know about this?
That's more than nerdy culture writing. There's more nerdy culture than writing fanfics and being horny. I'm a layered person.
So, this is a man. It's like an expert in fancy restaurants.
Nico, he is the expert in fancy restaurants. He can make or break a reputation. One good review from him can ensure you get at least 1 Michelin star.
1 Michelin star! I have no idea what that is. But the stars would ought to be a good thing. We need it.
I'm sorry I have to be the one to say it, but what the heck is he doing here? We're not exactly fine dining.
Don't sell yourself short, April. The undeniable fact is that this Tony Mustard is sitting at one of our tables, which means we're being reviewed for one of those fancy stars.
Little do they know that Anthony Moutard is just very into maid cafe culture. Even fancy food critics can have personal lives. But you know very well this won't stop your friends from trying to be the first maid cafe with a Michelin star. So the question here is how you can help them. I'm very disappointed there isn't a get a rat to help you cook option.
It's very close with the second one, to be fair.
True.
It's the same reference, but I'm disappointed that isn't the angle they took.
Well, it is the closest you could probably get.
This game is not afraid of copyright.
Oh well. Who
I don't
cares?
We
If
only
you pick it, you might
Ratatouille
get-
people.
You might Ratatouille someone.
Well, you already
might
got
get to-
Ratatouille, didn't you?
Yeah.
I did, yes.
True.
You might get
Yeah.
to Ratatouille Zoe. Make her make an omelet rice.
Let's do
Hmm,
more Ratatouille.
I don't
This is
know.
Skronk, Skell. You gotta let Skronk pick.
Yeah.
This
Well,
is
yeah, fair enough.
but I do want to make Omer rice because that is the 5-star dish of the maid cafe.
Oh, I'll do it. I've cosplayed lots of grandmas before. I've got this.
You normally wouldn't trust Nico within 5 feet of a microwave, but in lieu of a better idea, you let them make the Omer rice and bring it to the critic.
Oh, God. I am master. Ready for your meal. Say the magic words with me. Momo Kyun.
My Kian?
The critic takes a bite, chews thoughtfully, and then just goes completely slack in the face, staring glassily into the middle distance.
Ratatouille.
Oh god, we killed him! I knew we shouldn't have let Nico cook!
No, it's okay. He's having a flashback. He's ratatouilleing.
Sure enough, the critic
Ooh,
snaps out of it,
Ratatouille.
and his eyes
Yeah.
fill with tears.
2 Ratatouille references
This is
in one
delicious.
game session. Hmm?
It's just like Granny used to make.
You mean your grandmother actually made you Omer rice? That wasn't one of Skronk's nonsensical bits?
Of course, my granny made Omer rice. She was the best maid in the biz back for over 50 years. Me have found memories of eating Omer rice in her kitchen while she bunny hopped to J-pop music. Wanna see?
The critic opens up his wallet and shows you a few Polaroids of him posing with his granny, who was always wearing a cat-maid outfit and
Yes.
making
I see.
kissy faces.
Please.
Damn it!
Yes.
I missed my damn push-to-talk key! The critic opens his wallet and opens a few Polaroids of him posing with his granny, who's always wearing a cat-maid outfit and making kissy faces.
She wouldn't take pictures with me unless I paid her, of course. But her most kawaii grandson dances were worth every penny. I became a food critic to chase that warm feeling of childhood, but no fancy restaurant has ever managed to capture that.
No prob. So are we gonna get 3 Michelin stars?
What? No. This has been incredibly emotional for me, but that's not a solid criteria for getting Michelin stars. I have work ethics.
But your grandma.
I love Grandma, but she never had a Michelin star. No, they earned something much more valuable than a Michelin star. A hug. From me.
How about the maids as an extra $20?
Oh, right.
You didn't earn a Michelin star today, but you helped some random weirdo, and isn't this what it's all about? You gain 2 charm from your good deed, and lose 2 creativity. And you also gain 20 bucks!
Yeah.
$20. Yes.
Oh yeah, we almost forgot about this.
Yeah, true.
Oh, yeah, titles.
I'm the sexy.
All right, Bask.
Anyways,
where do you go?
I'll go be fun. You sit down to play a really complicated European board game. You don't want to make a fool of yourself, so pick up the manual and start reading. Days pass, seasons change, cities crumbles and are covered in sand. When you finish the manual, you'll find yourself alone in an empty post-apocalyptic wasteland. Just kidding, you fell asleep. But what you did get to read the manual was +2 fun. Later, you finally got that fucking pancake song out of your head when Nico comes around the corner and puts it right back in.
Okay.
Oh, God.
You
You'll
have to
have to
sing
sing
along.
along. Look, Baz, over his unfair pancake discrimination and face my cosplay. Don't I look delicious?
True.
You sure do. I just know what I want for breakfast. A big, buttery stack and... Damn it, I messed my first talk. You sure do. I just know what I want for breakfast. A big, buttery stack of Nikos.
Thanks, but I didn't just come here to show off. I need your help to decide what my act should be for the talent portion of Cosplay Grand Prix.
I'm flattered, but are you sure you want my help after what happened last time?
I look like a homunculus. Yep, I still trust you wholeheartedly, even though you've given me no reason to do so. I assume it's because I'm developing feelings for you.
You are?
Well, yeah, wasn't it obvious? I'm sharing my love of cosplay with you. That's basically second base for me. So do you have any idea for what my talent act could be? We all have the time in the world to think of something. Assuming that all the time in the world is less than 24 hours, because that's when the contest starts.
Time is of the evidence. What town should Nico perform to win the Cosplay Grand Prix? Everyone likes pancake eating contests, but if people competed to eat Nico, I mean, look at them. Nom 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 nom. Pancakes are best eaten boneless. Remove all of Nico's bones.
Oh, God.
Well, I don't think removing bones lines up with any stats I have. So we're going to compete to eat Nico.
So fun. It's a good thing you went and got some fun for this.
I don't think it would have mattered. I think bones is either smarts or boldness.
I think it was... maybe. It's probably either boldness or creativity. But who knows?
Well, I never really got into... Can't say that right now, because I am basically in a public place in my house. But I guess this is what will give me the win.
No, I was saying people could eat pancakes off of you, not eat you.
Oh, phew, not that I was trying to. But, you know, I didn't like to live long enough to get the first place trophy.
The next time, Nico makes the yummy appearance at the cosplay contest. You help by providing a juicy remix to them to walk out to.
Good morning, everybody. Who wants a bite off my sweet, sticky pancake bun? I can't say that straight face.
It's right.
Oh, great. Basket's the third remix of this song.
We are getting all the versions of this song. I knew the time was right.
You've sentenced me to hell.
Yeah. Look, I didn't know this. Blame Sen for giving me the pancake one. Otherwise, I would have continued edging them and gone for steampunk again. They start pouring, spraying butter and syrup everywhere at the beautiful wooden butt. As expected, the audience falls upon Nico with forks and knives. You long to join them, but no, you must restrain yourself.
My God.
You're here to support Nico, not lick syrup off their abs. But maybe you can ask them to wear this cosplay again in a more private setting.
Suffrage.
Pancake.
Pain. I have to go in 10 minutes.
Oh, fuck.
Snap out of it. I won the contest. I'm so happy. I knew for breakfast foods would come in handy someday.
Hooray, you gain +2 fun for being a little breakfast slut over yourself. Pancakes always win.
Pancakes.
Did we get an achievement for that?
You got 2
Ew.
achievements, yes.
You're at the lobby when some random person mistakes you for a friend of a friend he apparently has met twice in his life. You are too shy to correct him, so you hang out together for a couple hours. It's when he's insisting to add you to a New Year Eve party group chat that you finally gather the bravery needed to explain that you are not who he believes you are. But wait then, am I guys? Yeah, I have 2 bullets. He still adds you to the group chat. Afterwards, you're thinking dreamily of Omen and how sexy she is when she's trying to remove her armor and restore her magical powers. You're daydreaming about her arguing with Liam about it, until you realize she's actually right in front of you, arguing with Liam about it. Dreams do come true.
What about half a day? I shan't even remove the full suit, just the cape.
Omen, we've been over this. The answer is no.
Come on, I'm doing a compromise with you instead of simply bashing your skull in. Is that not indication of such vast growth I've made as a person?
I hear you, but I said no. Even if I did change my mind, I doubt the Coven would ever agree to it.
I have my ways to make them agree. Like,
Come on.
baking them a batch of delicious cookies with practically no poison in them. That is what a nice people do to persuade others, right?
Well, it's a start. Look, I made my panel to go now. We can talk more about this later.
Wait, you're not dismissing me outright? Does that mean I have a chance?
We'll see. Don't get your hopes up.
Too late. Ah, Senru. Good news. Liam is close to caving in and giving me my powers back. I need to sharpen my rusty magic skills. One I'd definitely like to practice is a necromancy ritual I used to cast to raise an army of skeletons. Such wondrous times I had.
What are you talking about? I'm right over here.
I could help with that.
There I was, conquering kingdoms, terrifying widows and children. I was a bona fide bone lord.
God.
So how about
Yeah.
it? Can you work your magical, non-magic skills and get me a skeleton warriors I deserve?
How do we keep foreshadowing things that we're doing this stream?
Oof, that's a tall order, but Omen's happiness is on the line. Time to raise those bones. Just go kidnap Skell and Necro, it'll work.
No.
I'll just leave.
I'm a lich. It's different. I'm not a skeleton.
After
Well, I am a
asking Omen
skeleton.
for some time to
Again?
prepare the spell, you cast your favorite shenanigan assistants.
I am a skeleton, but I
Hey, Senru, you said something about needing to borrow skeleton. I'm kind of attached to this one, but nope, not necessary. I've already got 25 skeletons. I just need your help making puppets out of them.
how?
Where did you get 25 skeletons?
Hey, you're... That's the wrong voice. You're asking the wrong questions. Are we talking marionettes or ventriloquist dummies, Senryu?
Any and all, you three do the necro arts and crafts until Omen returns to the hotel room.
Surprise. What is all of this?
Skeleton army, doesn't it tickle your funny bone?
I mean, I suppose, but why are they all tied to you three via various strings and pulleys? Did you engineer this strange bone puppet contraption, Senru?
No, we made it. It's our weekend at Bernie's.
Weekend at Bernie's Mansion.
Nico,
Yippee!
You just sat there making skeleton puns the whole time while Senryu and I glued the rib cages together.
Skeleton?
Irrelevant! So what do you say, human? Want to take your army to pillage a mall or something?
Thanks, but no thanks. In fact, I came to say that after some thought, I decided to make peace with the fact that I cannot recreate my grimoire spells perfectly anymore. It's okay. A century has passed. It's only natural that times and I have changed. Okay. Can we still show you the funny skeleton dances we practiced while we waited for you to come home? Doug, that would be an honor to witness.
You, Nico, and Doug animate your skeletons into a dazzling dance routine for Omen's enjoyment. You can't afford to animate, but let's assume you gain +2 fun witnessing it. Skeleton?
Deaf to the narrator.
Skeletons? Dancing? Skeleton puns?
Alright.
Dance macabre?
Which skeleton
Okay, probably
place
the
does the skeleton go?
hotel. Yeah, let's
You
just go
decide
to
it's a
the
hotel room bar for a cocktail because you're classy like that. It's a pity you don't know shit about
That's all I've
cocktails.
been doing.
When the waiter comes, you panic and order a made-up cocktail like Twisted Torso and a Hug in the Hill and a vacuum cleaner. What do you know?
Nude.
What do you know? They do have those cocktails. You proved your credentials as a cocktail connoisseur and get totally shit-faced thanks to your +2 creativity for coming up with drink names.
Cool.
Augers.
As the con draws to a close, you've been getting a lot closer to Yang Yang. She's decided to invite you to her apartment tonight.
Ooh.
Hi, come in.
She leads you into her living room. You notice that the room is covered in handmade blankets, and her wall art is made of upcycled cans and bottles. Also, her TV appears to be a puppet show stage with the sock puppets dressed as Seinfeld characters.
What? Your decor is interesting.
Do you love it or do you love it? I made it all myself.
Including the sofa?
Especially the sofa. But please don't sit on it. Its paper mache hasn't finished drying yet.
Oh, okay.
I'm really into DIY projects. Why buy what you can make, you know? In an era of hyper-consumerism, it's way more ethical to make your own clothes and furniture. And it's way more fun. I'd rather have a one-of-a-kind sofa made out of glue and shredded newspaper than whatever IKEA's rolling off the conveyor belts.
No, your back's
I'm surprised they
sore!
didn't just go with IKEA. I feel you. DIY is awesome. I don't think that. And I love a lady who's good with her hands.
Yes.
Aw, thanks. So what sort of DIY projects do you do?
You were just trying to
no.
butter Yang Yang up. It's not like you can actually do anything with your hands.
Oh god, the narrator's calling me out again.
But now
Yep.
she's all hyped, so you can't backtrack now. Time to impress her with your DIY hobby.
Oh god.
DIY living beings. You've read that you can make your own tiny people via a method called the hanky-panky, or DIY pharmaceuticals.
Which ones do you think?
Kelly,
Before I go.
we've got to cook.
Alright,
Either
DIY
one.
pharmaceuticals. We're
Whoa,
making drugs.
good for you. It's high time Big Pharma shared a piece of that pie with the little man. Do you mind showing me your setup?
Sure, you take Yang Yang back to your hotel room, because
Oh,
you
God.
never leave home without your DIY pharmaceuticals kit.
Wow, this looks elaborate. What kind of stuff do you prepare?
Math.
Oh.
Cocaine.
I guess that counts as a partial success.
Blue crystal meth. Oh my god, it was kidding. I hope so, because then I also tried to make homemade shampoo and it came out like meth too.
Oh, wow.
You know what's amazing? I tried making some moisturizer and...
Don't tell me. You got meth?
Exactly!
Where do you get the recipes for your pharmaceuticals?
Dunno, some website?
Kelly, we've got to cook.
You show Yang Yang the website. It's full of recipes for meth. Who would have guessed?
Oh, if nothing else, I can tell that you have a real DIY spirit. Also, it's not like Big Pharma's above dealing amphetamines
God.
The difference is that they gatekeep it behind a ton of referrals and make it a pain to refill my ADHD meds.
So true.
Yeah, fuck them.
So, can I have some of your ibuprofen?
Sure.
You and Yang Yang pass a fun, romantic evening cooking up the good stuff. You gain +2 smarts for sticking it to Big Pharma, but also lose 2 fun.
Okay, I've got to go, guys. Been a pleasure.
All right.
Audio.
Bye-bye.
See the ending in the VoD then.
Yeah, I'll have to see you in the VoD.
I'll post it.
But anyways, you know who to pick for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, I'll stick around just for a little while longer to see the picking, and then I'll go.
Good.
Yeah, it's just the picking and the credits,
Okay.
basically.
I pick myself.
Do
Yeah,
not cut
pick,
me on this, even if it be funny.
You can't cook yourself on no one.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you pick yourself, Necro?
Yeah. I'm on my journey of self-love.
Okay.
Bask?
I picked
True race.
Nico.
It's a me. Wait.
And you pick Noah.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Yeah, you
because
pick
that's
no one. That's how you pick
Okay.
Yang Yang.
All right.
Oh.
Well, I guess off I go.
Finally, the game
Done
gathers
it.
around to put all
Bye-bye.
the pieces of your greatest masterpiece together. Anyway, it's time to blow up Skell.
Rip.
Off into the oblivion they go. Time to see the fruits of your labor. Anyways,
Flame of Truth. It's a pulp noir adventure that follows private investigator Moss Man. This jaded detective used to be part of the police force, but he lost his badge after trying to make No Pants Tuesdays a thing. When his peace will be broken, when a mistress femme fatale joins him with a new case. The mystery of where babies come from. But playing detective isn't easy when you have to battle your inner demons, which in Moss's case take the form of an actual demon named Larry. As if that wasn't enough, as the mysteries unravel, Moss will realize this case might be tied to something much bigger. An evil master plan to remove Gemini from the horoscope. Can this moth find the flame of truth, or will he be consumed by the fire? All my leads turned out to be dead ends. So there I was, searching in the last place left, at the bottom of the bottle.
You always find your way back here, don't you? What can I serve you, Moss?
I think I have a thirst for gossip. Have you heard anything lately?
Heh, sure. See that fellow over there? That unicorn isn't all magic and rainbows. I heard he's gotten his horn in some dirty places. He used our bathroom's glory hole.
Really? Then he might know something about the mystery of where babies come from. Let's see where that horn points me to.
Not so fast, Mossy boy.
Boss isn't happy with you turning over so many rocks.
You know what happens to moths who get too close to a light? They get burned.
Yikes. The rain tends my wounds, but it doesn't put out this fire that burns bright inside me. This flame of truth. This beatdown made me see things clearly. The truth is, a white rabbit that runs fast, and I am rather bad at constructing metaphors, I realize now. Strong!
You didn't ask anyone to go to the after party with you, because you don't need a romantic ending to experience this amazing experience.
True.
You come to the con to make friends, make memories, and spend an obscene amount of money on merch. And you're free for free. That's a win in your book.
True.
You had an amazing time at the party. You had nobody to dance with during the slow songs, so you said fuck it and started breakdancing instead.
True.
And you better believe that none of these snooty couples could get a ring of people to circle around them and chant, "Skronk! Skronk!"
Skronk, 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 skronk.
What a night! You didn't ask any of your friends to go to the party with you, because Yang Yang's already stolen your heart.
Oh, a con after party? I'd love to go. They wouldn't let me book a Zine booth there, but
Same.
they can't stop me from selling them out of my pockets.
The after party was awesome. With your help, Yang Yang sold all her Zines in the first hour, mostly to people who
Zanes.
wanted you to stop shoving Zanes in their face.
Zines.
Jeans.
Zanes.
Johns.
Thongs.
Johns.
Johns. She spent the rest of the night in a great mood, and after the party she took you back to her place, and one thing led to another. You may not be super into DIY stuff, but you experienced a bit of DIY. Do Yang Yang yourself.
Wow.
You finally gather your courage and ask the most delicious pancake you know to go to the con after party with you.
Rip.
Of course I'll go to the after party with you. It's the least I could do. Without you, I never would have won the cosplay Grand Prix. Do you think the DJ will play a 10-hour rendition of the Pancake song if I ask? Pancake,
Maybe,
pancake,
but
pancake,
don't be
pancake.
offended if it clears out the dance floor.
Pancake, pancake, pancake song. That's fine. Gives me more room to do my pancake twerk. Want to see it?
Yes, please! The party was great, but the sex afterward was even greater. Sweet, sticky, and snacks afterward, just the way you like it. Nico really is the most important meal of the day. You go looking for Omen to invite them to the party, but they actually end up finding you first.
Fenru, you'd never believe it. Liam actually convinced the Coven to let me take my cape off for a few hours. Who would have thought that tedious fucker would actually be good for something? This should allow me to channel at least some of my power. That's incredible, Omen. What spells do you want to cast first? Actually, I've decided not to cast any magic. What? I thought the whole reason you wanted to take off your cape. That was at first, but now I've realized that there are other things I'd rather do without my clothes. I'm talking about having sex. With you. Yeah, no, I got that, and I'm in. Of course you are.
Considering that they've been out of practice for over 100 years, Omen's surprisingly good in bed.
I think we've already got
Finally.
this ending.
No,
though,
I don't
didn't
think
we?
so. I don't think so.
No, I already got this ending, though.
What? No.
Let's see.
You can't believe they gave up their chance to magically turn people inside out just to fuck you. Maybe they're closer to redemption than you thought. Or maybe they're just hornier than they are evil. Either way, it's a win.
This is a new one, as far as our playthroughs are concerned. Because we got 3 new secret endings, baby!
Yeah, all it take to get Yang Yang with someone else seducing Yang Yang. I didn't have to self-cest myself, other than the time I self-cested myself as Omen.
Yeah.
Well,
You just can't self-cest as Yang Yang.
you have to get, Brian. I've been going
Brian
for
helps.
Brian over and over again, because I already knew
True.
about his existence.
Before we knew it, the con had ended. It was just 4 days, but we could swear it felt like an entire lifetime. All sorts of misadventure took place, entire friendships blossomed, and we ourselves changed as people. The idea of going back to our day-to-day lives made us feel a bit disoriented. Promises were made of not growing apart, of meeting again soon.
Kissing.
Still, we would lie if it didn't. We said it didn't feel a bit sad to leave all that behind. But as each of us went our own ways, we realized that wherever we went, these people would be there with us. And with that came a truth that, to this day, we hold close to our hearts. That no matter where we are, we belong. It's a thought that still gives us warmth, that makes us feel, once again, young and unafraid. And reminds us that even as years go by, we will always be ready to start.
When you stream, you would not believe
Yeah.
what you have to deal with.
Everyone wins, even our newbies, Scrollington.
True.
I miss them already.
True. Who knows? Maybe we can conscript
My
them
fellow
for more-
undead.
Maybe we can conscript them for more MonCon.
We might have to
Um,
start earlier, though, since it seems like they
yeah.
had to leave right at the end.
Yeah.
Well,
I think
we
they have
could
like-
have started earlier, but and I planned on it, but I got bodied. The demons got me.
Fair.
I didn't want to get got by the demons up until like 6 o'clock. I was diligently working on video editing, and then I was just like, head hit desk, dead.
Anyways, I have to make a fucking title for this, since this is an imminent release, because I want them to be able to see the ending.
We're
No?
skipping that last game just to post this one ahead of it.
Yeah, I guess technically it doesn't matter, because also I don't even have a MonCon scheduled for this Saturday.
True. I mean, also, you don't label them as episodes, so I guess if you put them out of order, only I will know
True. I
to
don't
judge
know.
you.
True. I can order them however I want. But also it doesn't matter, because I'm just gonna scan scale the file anyways.
Well, also, other people who watch this and hear us talking at the end here, they'll know.
True, but they won't know now. Because that's not what's gonna happen.
No one actually watches all the way to the end.
Dunno.
Yeah, leave us a good review. Thumbs up, like, subscribe. Watch the video again on the other person's channel.
True!
Get the other perspective.
Yeah. You have to watch everything on my channel, actually. Necro on YouTube, Twitter, B-Sky, and Twitch. Watch everything on my channel. I'm the best undead because I create more undead by killing people.
I don't know,
And-
Bask made an undead today.
Yeah, true. I've shown much more talent
And
at
undead.
summoning undead than you have. You gotta prove
Oh.
your skills, Necro.
A single undead. Oh man.
You gotta prove
I
your
summoned an
chops.
undead in my chat today too. Your chat is just a bunch of juggalos, a bunch of clowns. They're not undead necessarily.
Anyways, also remember to check me out on Twitch and YouTube and Blue Sky. And I post videos earlier than Necro, sometimes, maybe, possibly.
I
still think
have
that
an undead army. I post more of the MonsterCon videos.
True, Necro always records them with sound and always posts all of them.
yeah, well, also, mine are still ahead in timeline, I think.
Yes, you are ahead in the timeline. However, I have more content. I'm only lightly razzing. I watch Bask's videos too, please.
True. Watch mine too. I'm cool. Please, 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 please,
Cool.
please, please, please.
And
please,
Bask
please.
plays different games. I
True.
play Bloodborne and Human Become Detroit and weird tactical RPGs. We have our different niches.
True.
Please watch both of us.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Okay, so that guy Koti, I have links to my everything in my bio on my about on Twitch. Also, I mean, I can provide links to Baskina. That's they're the only real person following me on Blue Sky. I'm pretty sure everyone else is bots. Either that or they're trying to sell me something.
Yeah.
Askyna's trying to sell you something on Blue Sky?
Yeah,
No,
I'm trying to
all
sell you
the
my
others.
content. I'm trying to sell you my
Yeah.
content.
I mean, I already bought. So, I'm a sucker.
Oh, you gotta bully Bask, make them play more Sonic the Hedgehog.
True.
You can't
Watch
force me.
Bask Sonic the Hedgehog videos. Make Bask play more Sonic the Hedgehog, especially 2D Sonic, but 3D Sonic is also cool. I will also play more Sonic the Hedgehog. I love Sonic. I love Sonic and Shadow when they kiss.
You
And
cannot force anything.
Silver when they three-way kiss. And they're like... That's the sound of them kissing 3 ways. And that's where I'm going to end this stream, because I plugged and I also made some gross noises.
True.
Did you link